think Willis will join this too?
I hope.
I'll be so goated.
All right. Oh,
Dylan.
waiting
Go,
to
sorry.
see the. I'm waiting to see the. I'm making sure on my channel that I can see the feed coming through. I always do this before I start. All right, here we go. We are live now. Welcome back, everybody, to another show. Today we are here in Gaithersburg, Maryland, with the Monster Jam Speedway series. This tour has not run a ton, so we're trying to get some more events in for it. And what better way to do that than a big show here in Maryland? As you know, a few weeks ago we tried to do this exact show. Technical difficulties kind of prevented that whole thing from happening, but we're back. We're going to try again. And for the first time in about a month or two, we are once again joined by a special guest. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Brett. I will be joining in on this very important commentary and watching some virtual monster trucks while we talk about highly intelligent topics.
Yes, very well. Lernerville isn't showing on the channel. That's weird. I don't think I have that one privated, but I'll take a look at it after this is done. Money truck at a full charge? Let's do it. All right, let's get into this show here. We are here in Gaithersburg. The lineup will be as follows. This is just by the point standings. Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger, John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar, Corey Rummel in Blue Thunder, Kevin Crocker in Megalodon, MJ Solorio El Toro Loco, Nick Pagliarulo in Kraken, Chucky Pock in Classroom Crusher, Joe Foley Axe, Cody Saucier Dragon, Matt Pagliarulo in Jester, and Caleb Blood in Sparkle Smash. Alright, let's just get right into this here. No time to waste. We have a big lineup of competitors all ready to go. My ears are being blown out right now. Let's get things underway with Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash, kicking things off. So this is going to start with timed racing. This is the same timed racing course that this track saw last time. But for anyone that missed that stream, we're going to go ahead and demonstrate it right here. Now forgive me if it ends up going a little funky, but I believe I remember how this goes. So you're all going to want to keep your eyes on this. This is a demonstration pass just to show how that track's going to work. So drivers are going to start here going backwards on that red lane. Take it around here, kind of like a SoCal style start. Take it around that first turn. And full speed ahead here over to that first jump. Got to go over that. Now you're going to take another hairpin turn here, another little J-hook. But instead, you're actually going to go here, hit this step-up ramp. Try not to get too high up there. You're going to want to go on the inside of this. Take it around this car stack. And now you're going to finish off the rest of the race like usual. Once you enter that blue lane, you're going to take it around here. And the rest of that pass is going to be about as expected. And if that is not a Caleb Blood way to go out, I'm not sure what is. But that's all good. We're going to get that truck flipped over here. And we're going to get back into this event. Yeah, no, these trucks are noisy, alright. And that whole Sparkle Smash truck has just been completely decimated. Oh, shoot.
Like before it became a real truck, like it's got the old font and stuff on it.
Yo, yeah, for sure. Let me actually... I just realized I have to add you here as well, but that'll be a 2-second fix here. You're going to be right... Not sure why there's two things of the same call. I believe you're this guy right here. Alright, can you talk really quick, please?
Right here. Could the fans not hear what I was, my very important insight to pass?
No, but they could hear you at the start. They couldn't hear you right here. Now they can. Alright, my apologies, everybody. So that was just a quick little demonstration from Caleb Blood. Let me actually, Brett, for your sake, I'm going to mute the truck sounds here so that you can actually hear what I'm saying. There you go. Now you should not be hearing any of that. That was Caleb Blood's little demonstration. Obviously, rolled it a little bit early, but I'm sure you got the idea. Now we're going to get into that real racing pass as we refire that Sparkle Smash truck. Alright, just to be clear, Brett, you can hear now, correct?
I can hear you, but I cannot hear that god-awful truck noise.
Perfect. So we're going to resume this competition here with Caleb Blood. and Sparkle Smash, except this time it is going to be that real pass. Just double checking, making sure everything here and the sounds look right, and they sure do. So let's get into the start of timed racing with what is left of the Sparkle Smash. And time begins. So keep a lookout here in these turns. Obviously, we saw a rollover there, not even in a real pass, so evidently this track's going to be a little bit of a tricky one.
I don't think the track is the tricky one. It's just like Kayla kind of sucks.
I gotta say, I'm gonna have to turn you up for my sake too. These trucks really are pretty loud things. But Sparkle Smash here coming around the bend. Taking it very wide right there, but keeping it going nonetheless.
What's a Kayla Blood race pass without a wide turn?
Now moving into the second part of this course. Oh! Got a little cut up there on what's came off that truck a second ago. Now she's gonna have to try to bring this to a good end here. A little too wide right there. Across that finish line. And that is a wrap there for the Sparkle Smash. Kayla Blood. And that time there not exactly going to reflect what was a relatively clean pass there. The time there for Kayla Blood and the Sparkle Smash is 1 minute and 2 seconds, 0.55. So 62.55 seconds for Kayla Blood and Sparkle Smash. I'm going to have to get weird with the sound again. I actually have to turn these trucks down, Brett, because I can barely hear you.
Sounds good. I was just talking the whole run about how much she sucks, but you know.
I figured. I heard you saying some things, and I was like, I got a little hunch here. All right. The first pass of the day, it is over 1 minute long, which is not exactly what you want to see, of course. And now we're going to prepare for that next competitor, another driver who maybe not exactly in his prime, but he's looking to make his way back up this leaderboard here tonight. Oh, yeah.
Okay, did Matt Pagliarulo ever truly have a prime? Like, okay, he had a couple good runs from, like, 2017 to 2019. Actually, 2020 included, but post-COVID, he's not been anything.
Yeah, it was very much closer to 2018 for him. Sorry, I'm doing a few checks here, just trying to see where I want these trucks at. Looks like I got this one figured out. So we're going to get things back up and running here with Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. I had to do some sound adjustments just so I could actually hear Brett on my end. I'm sure you guys can hear him fine. I could not. But we're going to get back into the action here. Matt Pagliarulo, Jester, not a racer, but maybe he can race today. We'll have to wait and see. And he's getting staged. He's getting ready to go. And he is going green. So Jester gets started here on his racing pass. Nice start, I will say that. He's definitely had a few fast passes this year as well. Of course, you'll never forget that span of time that it was not actually uncommon to see him in the semifinals towards the start of this season, but can he reflect that same energy here in BeamNG is the question.
Is that on a CRD?
Yes, all of the beam resizes right now are on a CRD, so you're going to see some interesting things tonight with, like, Chucky Pocket and everyone, but Matt Pag's not doing too bad of a job here.
I mean, this has been better than Caleb.
Home stretch, let's see if he can keep it upright. He does. Not a fast turn, but it is a clean one. And Jester crosses the finish line at a pretty solid time there of a 56.62. Again, that's going to be a 56.62 for Matt Pagliarulo and the Jester. That is going to put him in the top spot here tonight.
Dear God, he was 6 whole seconds faster than Kayla.
Yeah, no, it really wasn't even close. Kayla did get caught up on, ironically, the parts of her own truck from her own crash from earlier in the night, so couldn't have too high of expectations there for that pass. Coming up next, a veteran driver, a lot of time behind the wheel. It's Cody Saucier and Dragon.
I heard you're a pretty big fan of him, Jack.
Oh yeah, Dragon has always been one of my favorites, you know. I feel like it's one of those designs that really stands out. It's one of the only 3D designs that I'm actually a pretty big fan of, I feel.
Dragon and Earthshaker are two of the most underutilized and underappreciated trucks in the fleet at entities.
And now they're about on their last legs. Let's see if Cody can revive it with this racing pass. Cody, one of the fastest racers in the sport. A lot of people forget that he really basically is a world racing champion when you look back to his all-star racing win, which was a 24 truck, basically world finals lineup.
I guess, bro.
Let's see if he can keep that going here in the BeamNG circuit. He has been all right so far this season, but sitting towards the bottom, he's really got to pick it up here if he wants any hopes at making it to the second ever BeamNG World Finals on the channel.
It's almost like you can't win a tour just being good at racing alone.
Crazy how that works, huh? Let's see what else he can do here. Tight around that turn, but he's keeping it up. I gotta say, you can't win just by being good at racing, but being good at racing is still being good at racing. And Cody Saucier, this is way faster than anything we've seen so far. Soars across that finish line straight into those cars. And I think he actually gassed it so hard that the truck shut off there upon landing. But in any case, that time for the Dragon, a 54.40. Again, that is a 54.40. My new favorite truck skin this season. I really don't know. There's a lot of great ones out there, but we're going to keep things rolling here. Sorry, just doing this really quick. Got to turn down what will be this next competitor. He's going to be very loud because this truck is going to rip a little louder than these last few. In my opinion, this isn't really opinion, this is just fact. Among the 3 most authentic chassis left in current day Monster Jam. And he has been getting it done with this chassis ever since his first ever monster truck show. Let's see if he can keep that up here, doing a quick sound check, trying to find out where I want this. Alright. Here we go.
What would you say are the 2 other most authentic chassis in Monster Jam?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say Brandon Teleshko's is the most authentic chassis, but I'd say he's the most authentic example of a driver using their chassis to its full extent. Like how we used to see drivers use their chassis for power wheelies, he does it with the moves that like literally nobody else even can do because only his chassis
That's
can.
true. I do agree with that. I will say though, I mean, as far as I know, isn't his chassis just like a regular PEI?
Yeah, it is. To my belief, or to my knowledge.
And then who's the other most authentic chassis?
I think that's about it, honestly.
Oh.
Alright. Joe Foley at the line, ready to go. And he goes green. Now Joe Foley, prime example of a great driver that is not so great in this competition, but in the Fall Brawl Series last year, he did win occasionally, so let's see if he can bring that here on the 2026 season.
Joe has a very Hail Mary style of racing. Like, it'll work once or twice, and it'll be, like, incredibly fast, and then 70% of the other time he will either spin out or wreck or something.
Yeah, he likes to take those turns very tight, which ironically I'm proven very wrong by that one, but regardless, I'd say we've seen a lot of that energy here. He's very much, I'd say this goes for all competitions of his. He's an all-or-nothing driver.
Absolutely.
You'll always see him driving that way. We're seeing that tonight as well. Cut that turn very tight, but it actually worked out.
Dude, if his tire wasn't in the air, that was going to be a massive clip.
Yeah, that's kind of exactly what you were talking about there, you know, that all-or-nothing Hail Mary style. And Joe Foley's time actually reflects his efforts. He is going to get a 54.04, officially the new fastest time of the night by about 0.36 seconds, which is a pretty relatively high change in time there. So Joe Foley in the axe, getting it done. And now we're going to prepare for that next competitor. Get ready to go onto the track. One of the most, I mean, this driver's the definition of Rookie of the Year and Rising Star of the Year. He's really done it all in this one season alone. And we're going to put him out there onto the track. It's Chucky Pock in the third and the Classroom Crusher coming out here tonight for Time Racing.
Mark my words, give it 2, maybe even 1 year, 3 of the max. Chucky Plotkin is going to be a top 5 driver in the sport. I mean, he will be. The dude looks. He possesses the same talent that John Zimmer Jr. had maybe 2-3 years into his career. You have to remember, Chucky Plotkin has. This is his first full season. He has, I'm almost positive, less seat time than Kylie Kent. Even Kylie Kent ran a full tour before. Chucky's never run a full tour before. He did a couple shows in Excalibur, and then a couple shows this last summer in Uproar. And that's it. And he already looks like John Zimmer Jr. a few years into his career.
And that's kind of just goes to show, you know, when you're a second-generation driver coming out of those backgrounds, it's really going to help boost you. And we're going to see some more second-generation drivers later tonight. But here on the BeamNG circuit, Chucky Plotkin has seen his success. He almost won timed racing first show of the year, and he has won plenty of timed racing competitions off the circuit in BeamNG. So let's see what he can do tonight. Already looking great. And I mean, he's already done the trifecta, which is not something you really see in your rookie year a lot. Obviously in arenas it's a little different than stadiums, but still, to have a win in every competition your first year in is something not a lot of drivers can say.
And to get an overall, with all due respect, one of the lesser winning bikers on the Freestyle Lumia Tour is pretty impressive.
Yeah, he has come pretty close to clean sweeping several shows this year and fallen a little short just because of Drew Slough, but it does show that his efforts are successful. However, here on BeamNG circuit, his time a 54.58. Again, 54.58, that is currently going to put him in third place. Not a leading position, but it's not last place either, and it's going to help him prevent from falling down to that last place position on the series.
Under a second closest to the top time is nothing to be ashamed of, given who his competition is.
Yeah, you know, you have veterans like Cody Saucier out here laying it down, and to be in, again, your first full season and place only 0.08 out from them is pretty crazy work.
Would it be a hot take to say that Chucky is already a better driver than Cody Saucier?
No.
Obviously
That is
not
just a
in
fact.
racing. Yeah, not in racing, obviously, but pretty much every other competition, yeah.
And even then, Chucky has placed top 3 in racing a lot lately, when he's not even winning it. So, it's definitely going to be a big career in the near future.
Dude, if he had been paired with someone the likes of Scott Murray, he would be probably top 3 in the tour.
I wouldn't even doubt to see him in second, honestly, with the way he's been performing. Next year, I would really not be surprised to see Chucky Plotkin main field.
I wouldn't doubt that he's in LCQ this year, and he would be a favorite. I think Barden right now is my way too early pick for LCQ.
I think that's a pretty fair thing to say based on where he's in points, how long he's driven, his stadium success in Glendale. I think overall it's a very likely thing to see. Anyway, on the track, Nick is ripping it up.
Completely ignoring Nick over here. He's kind of cooking.
A lot of squirminess at the end, but it's not going to stop him. His time is a 53.85. The first driver to break that 54-second barrier. Again, that's a 53.85. Nick Pagliarulo doing what he can to try to make his mark on this series. And maybe even find himself leading it at some point. Or at least in the top few. I mean, he's really struggled so far with the points, but he's had some great runs. I believe he won skills in Lernerville, so someone to look out for this year for sure.
In where?
Lernerville.
Lernerville?
Lernerville with an L.
Lernerville? Where the hell is that?
I believe it was in Ohio. It might have been Missouri.
Oh, dude, I live in Ohio. I've never heard of Lernerville in my life.
Alright, it's probably Missouri then. Anyway, if we want to talk about up-and-coming drivers, this is one that needs to be in the discussion.
Oh my gosh.
MJ Solorio in the El Toro Loco.
Here's a great point of discussion. Who's the better El Toro driver, MJ or Fernando?
I'm going to have to say it's Fernando for me. I don't really have much of a doubt about it. I mean, MJ's good, yes, but Fernando has been innovating all throughout the season. You know, with that 8-pack or the mini flip hopper thing he's gotten really good at. And like I remember one of the latest shows, I don't even remember what it was, but he found another new way to do a moonwalk. He is just completely redefining the sport, but MJ is definitely keeping up.
I have two different answers for this because, like, I think right now, I would say MJ. Just because, or at least points-wise, he's had more success.
Oh!
That was a huge
Speaking
jump.
of MJ, he is your new leader here in timed racing. That was a 53.70, so
Man,
he does get it done.
A decent gap, too.
Yeah.
No, I think MJ's a better driver right now, but I think in the future, maybe give it 1 to 3 years, Fernando could also be a top 5 driver in the sport. Like, he is so innovative and so technical. He reminds me of a young Tyler Minigan. But
yeah,
I think Fern is the type of guy that would really thrive on stadiums. I'd say give him a big floor, and we saw that in LCQ last year. He was ripping it up. I think Fernando would really thrive in stadiums versus MJ, who reminds me a lot of an Armando Castro. I think he honestly is better for arenas, and arenas are better for him. But I think Fern, the minute he gets the call to stadiums, which I think will happen, I think he's going to be borderline unbeatable.
And I think he at least needs a postseason stadium or something like that much sooner than later because, I mean, MJ's already done several stadium shows at this point in his career, and Fern has yet to do one.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And, like, I'll give credit to MJ because I think as of right now, he has had more individual success than Fern. A lot more. He's placed podium at World Finals. He, has done stadium shows. He's finished second in his point series last year, and he's looking like he's gonna easily do it again this year, if not even give John a run for his money. But I think just raw talent Fern has it like insane.
Yeah. Now here's a driver that's been in everyone's discussion lately, fresh off of the best weekend of his lifetime. An overall win for the first time has got to be a good feeling for any driver.
You know what's crazy? If somehow, some way, and it's not impossible because he's pulled out some crazy stuff in this competition before, but if somehow, some way Kevin Crocker gets a skills win this year, he will have won racing, skills, freestyle, and an overall.
And at that point, I mean, just put him in the LCQ already. It's time. Although I wouldn't even doubt that he turned down the call. I mean, Kevin's one of those guys that I really think would turn down the call for someone that actually wants to be in the show to get to do it. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. If anyone has ever talked to Kevin during pit party, he does not want to drive. He's made it abundantly clear. He doesn't want to drive. He didn't want to drive last year, and he doesn't want to drive this year, but they ask him to, and he does. But he might be the best driver ever that does not want to be driving.
He sure drives like he wants to be there, which is nice to see.
It sure does. Like, it's incredible. Like, I've seen drivers drive like they don't want to be at shows more, like Chris Fuller at arena shows. But Kevin does not. Kevin actually rips. He's fun to watch and even more fun to talk to.
Yeah. So that time for Kevin Crocker comes in. It is a 56.39. That is going to put him third to last right now. So what is that? 6th place, I believe, right now for Kevin Crocker. Sorry. Yes, 6th place. So not exactly where you want to be sitting, of course. When you're in someone like Kevin's position. Well, he's not slow, that's for sure. But obviously, he's still got some work to do. And we're going to see some of that right here. But this next driver has a legacy. And for the first time ever, he's not driving in the chassis that we just saw from your previous competitor. Well, not the first time ever, but the first time in a hot minute.
Let me announce this one.
All right, that's all you.
He is your 2018 Monster Jam World Finals Showdown / Double Down / LCQ winner, Corey Rummel. Blue Thunder, feel the energy.
Corey Rummel is a prime example of a driver who has only grown throughout his career. I don't think there's ever been a year, except maybe 2024, where Corey looks worse than his previous season.
2024, he had a really good regular season, then World Finals he kind of should have had.
Yeah, I'd even argue, like, 2023 for all of Team Scream was way better than 2024, with the exception of Joe Foley.
Yes, that is true. It's funny, Team Scream, or I'd say almost Jim specifically, they do really good on odd number years and really bad on even years. Like, Jim last year had one of the best years of his career, and this year has been one of the worst.
Ironically, though, I've noticed the opposite pattern for Chris Kohler.
That is true.
Great 2024, pretty bad 2025, and now easily his best season yet in 2026.
Actually, yeah, I think same thing goes for Foley, although I think that might also have something to do with identity. He hasn't had a great year this year, but he's had a better year than last year.
Yeah, for sure. Now, Corey did struggle a little bit at that last turn. Will it count him out? Oh, his truck's going to shut off just like Corey's did. Or, sorry, just like Cody's did, and that's going to send him onto the lid. So, that's something to look out for with these new chassis in Freestyle. It looks like these drivers are really just starting to lose it there at the end. Now, that time is a 54.03, which by 1/100th of a second does put Corey Rummel above Joe Foley. So, Corey Rummel showing out here for these Maryland fans, trying to go home with a win.
Second place is pretty good. Looking good for overall.
Yeah, absolutely. Sitting in the top three, going to be exactly what you want to do. And we are currently preparing for that next driver to hit the track. One of the only examples here on this series of a first-generation driver. We see it, well, first-generation driver with multiple generations, I should say. We do see some other first generations, but they're about the only ones out of their group. But there are some exceptions here, and this is one of them. And this is a veteran with a very, very long career, John Zimmer Sr. in Megalodon.
Talk about drivers having a resurgence this year. Zimmer Sr., I genuinely think that he should be the Meg driver in main field. I know a lot of people say it's Gordon. I have been more excited in every competition by Zimmer this year.
Especially after that last freestyle run with that backflip. That was everything about that run was perfect.
I mean, and what's really shocked me is, yes, he's historically been pretty good at racing. Yes, he's historically been pretty good at freestyle. Skills. I mean, even back when he was a company driver, he'd just do like a slap wheelie, some sort of wheelie. He's been getting moonwalk, wheelie combos. He's been parking it on the nose and shutting the truck off. He's been, I'd say, probably top 3 in his tour in skills. Like, that's insane.
And this goes back to what I was saying with, someone like Corey. I think his career has been all growth. I don't think there's ever been a time that he got worse, except maybe right in their return in, what did he drive in 2022? No. That was John and Zach. But I want to say, whatever year John first came back, he looks completely different now than he did then.
Yeah, really. And, like, he's one of the rare examples of, usually you see when a father, like when a second generation driver comes in and like joins in with their father, the father usually kind of takes a step back. I think we've seen that with Jamie Gardner a lot. Maybe not with Jim Kohler, but a lot of the second gens, when the younger one comes in, definitely see with the Pagliarulos, the dad really steps it back, tries to play it safe and, preserve the equipment and the money for the kid, which I don't blame him. But
yeah,
Zimmer Sr. has not been the case of that. And kind of when Send It first started in 24, it seemed like, okay, he's just going to kind of play second fiddle to his son. No, he's really been his own driver, and it seems like he's learned a lot from his son. It's been really fun to watch.
Yeah, and not only that he's a first-generation driver with second generations on his team, but it's just not rare to see veterans kind of lose it over time or just not be able to learn, the new tricks. But he is still grown, even though he's been driving for some, 2 decades or whatever. And not only that, but he actually has learned pretty much every new trick there is to know.
It's really he's done bicycles, hasn't he?
Yeah, plenty of bicycles.
Yeah. It's really insane. And I mean, if we're doing like the comparison, I think apples to apples, he's equal to or better than John Gordon at pretty much every metric, at least in terms of this year. And that's why I think that Zimmer should be the Meg driver of Mayfield. Not really trying to knock on Gordon so much, but just saying that Zimmer's been really good this year.
Yeah, I would rather see him just because I want to see something new.
Yeah.
All right.
Like,
well,
I can guarantee you if Gordon made Mayfield, okay, he'd make maybe second round in racing and be middle of the pack in freestyle. Zimmer could really surprise us. I'm not saying he'd win anything, but he could really surprise us. Anyway, back to Gravedigger.
This is kind of going to go back to what we were just saying about John Zimmer Sr., a driver who, even though he has had quite the long career, he still is able to keep up with a lot of the new moves that drivers have been doing. And lately, he's had some good moonwalks, Adam Anderson.
Oh, yeah. Dude, his freestyles this year, but no, another level.
I hope we can see some of that here on the BeamNG circuit tonight, because this track looks like it can be a fun one. In the Fall Brawl Series last year, we saw this exact track, and it was a crazy show. I think Mike Pagliarulo got a good 50 feet in the air, so we'll see if that can happen again here with a different lineup.
When is Mike Pagliarulo not 50 feet? Is a better question.
Well, he's not the one and only high jump winner here on the BeamNG circuit for nothing.
That is true.
Adam Anderson, though, he is looking lightning fast here. He still very much is in the conversation, but I'm not sure by how much.
Great. Let's see.
Full acceleration to the finish line. I'm going to actually have to look at the other times before I can call this. That time for Gravedigger is a 53.62. Your previous fastest time was a 53.7. So Adam Anderson, your new leader here, a 53.62. Again, that is a 53.62.
0.3 is 0.6 is definitely faster than 0.7.
All right, moving on. Let's see. We got one driver left, and then I'm gonna have to go on a little 1-minute excursion here, so I can get myself ready for that next competition. This last driver up, somehow, some way, has found herself leading the point series. So we're gonna see what she can do here in timed racing, because she actually has been doing a pretty good job here. The other person here in the stream, guys, that are asking is Brett Knackley. You'd be very unfortunate to know who that is.
Yeah, well, I'm very famous, guys. I'm practically a celebrity, so no autographs, please.
Well, one driver left, leading the point series. I'll let you introduce this one.
Monster Jam fans, or sorry, what is this? Bull Brawl fan? What's the tour called?
The Speedway series.
Speedway series fans, put those trucker horns up for Quebec, Canada's own Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer.
And what are your opinions on this competitor?
Mid.
Let's see what she can do here, leading the series coming here into timed racing. A lot on the line. And with Adam leading right now, and being in second place in the series, she really needs every point she can get in this competition, and that is not going to be the way to get it done.
Oh, wait, can she save it?
Well, that truck's off. So, the one and only DNF of the night is going to go to your points leader, Lucas Stabilizer, and that is going to officially now put Adam Anderson in that top spot on the series. I'm going to read off all of these points that you need to know shortly, but there are some interesting things going on with the points here from that competition. It is certainly pretty bizarre.
I will say this too. I'll retract my previous statement on Cynthia. I don't think she's mid. I think that just after she's returned from her paternity or her maternity leave, she's just been kind of washed. You know?
Yeah.
And not saying she's been bad, but she is not what she was pre-2023.
Absolutely. All right. So we're going to be reading off all these points here shortly. Just adding up everyone's scores from racing with their previous points on the season. Some drivers I really expected to climb more than they will be here. But in any case, here is your current points for each driver. So now taking the lead is Adam Anderson and Gravedigger with 69 points. In second right now is Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer with 67 points.
Oh, sorry, your mic cut out real quick. How many points does Cynthia Gauthier have?
She has 67. She has 67 points. All right. Third place, Corey Rummel, still keeping that spot down with 55. Then we see John Zimmer Sr. with 52, MJ with 51, Nick Pagliarulo with 50, and then a tie of, then it goes to Kevin Crocker with 48. Then we see a tie in that next spot between Chucky Pocket and Joe Foley with 34, Cody Saucier with 31, Matt Pagliarulo with 26, and Caleb Blood with 24. We're going to be back here for the two-wheel skills competition in just a short second here. If I can figure out what I'm even doing. Alright, let me just mute everything happening in this call. How do I even do that? Alright. We'll be right back, everybody. Short break. Alright. How on earth do I do this? Oh. Oh, yeah. I was indeed trying to unmute you. Alright.
Uncancelled, oh my gosh.
Alright, so. Here we go. We're going to move into that next competition here. Which means, of course, as you all know, it is time for the two-wheel skills competition. All drivers here in this lineup are going to have 2 attempts. Only the Destruction Series has that one-hit format. And the order here for this competition is going to be based off of the placement in racing. Only exception is going to be Cynthia Gauthier because of that rollover. Gonna spend some time there to get that truck fixed up before this next competition. But, in any case, this is a very interesting track, I feel, for this competition. I'm not entirely sure what these drivers are going to be able to make happen here. What do you think we're going to see here based on how this track has performed so far in racing?
Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if we don't see too many moonwalks or stoppies. There's not too many ramps that seem conducive for that, so look out for some bicycles and maybe some slap wheelies. There's a lot of drivers in here that will definitely... I can get $100 on it, and if Joe Floyd doesn't do a slap wheelie, then I guess I have to come to Glendon.
Alright. Well, we're going to get things started here. That driver who placed last, or second to last, I should say, in that previous competition, Caleb Blood and Sparkle Smash. I really don't know what to expect. I don't even know what's going to happen in this run, but we're going to wait and see.
Sky wheelie? Oh, she's actually... Oh, there actually is a place to do a stoppie. Okay. I see it now.
Let's see what she can do.
She's gonna roll.
First attempt
Are
is
we
in.
doing- So, are we doing one attempt?
2 hits, 2 hits. That was that first attempt there for the Sparkle Smash. One more to go. Let's see if she can maybe pick things up here.
She won't.
Already has about nothing left of that body, so whatever happens, happens.
Nothing's gonna happen.
Hey, bro, are you the guy that drives Haymaker or not?
I'm not the guy that does
Oh! Wait! Okay.
Yeah, Loki, that's gonna be a 12-point suspension.
12-point suspension for hitting the cage. Alright. You guys already know what time it is. You all have been here before. You should know what's up. Get those scores submitted. 1 to 10. We'll average out your scores. We'll average out my score and Brett's score. And we'll see what happens here. Actually, I'm not even going to score for this. I'm going to leave this all up to you guys. And we're going to see what happens. So, Brett, go ahead. What's your score?
That sucked. So 3.
Alright. We got a 3 from our expert. Interesting things coming in here.
I have really high opinions of Caleb Blood. I think he's one of the best drivers in the sport.
Oh, yeah. I bet you feel that way, huh? Getting that.
I bet my buddy Max thinks the same way about her.
We're going to see from the fans in 8.764.
8.7? What the hell are they smoking?
And from the expert a 3. That is a 5.882.
Sure, I'm seeing exactly who gave her an 8.7.
That's a 5.882 for Caleb Blood and the Sparkle Smash. That was the
Fans, I love
popular
you, fans.
opinion.
Fans, thank you guys for following. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't already, subscribe to Jackinator MT, one of the best YouTube content creators out there. I can't talk, but what are we doing? 8.7 for 2 failed stoppies? Come on, guys. Lock it.
Let's keep things going here. A driver that is certainly going to be one to watch in this competition, Matt Pagliarulo and Jester. Matt has really been trying to refine his abilities in this competition, so I'm looking forward to see what he can do here. Here we go.
Now, Scooter man, I love you guys, but come on, we gotta be critical here. Let's.
Oh!
That was pretty good. That was pretty
Critical
good.
like a creeper?
No, not Critical Creeper. Guys, do not watch Critical. Do not watch Critical Creeper on YouTube. He traffics children. Follow Jack.
Oh, okay. One more attempt here for the Jester. What can he do? Looks like he's eyeing one of those new moves. Something he's been getting a lot better at here. And that is going to do it for the veteran Matt Pagliarulo and Jester, celebrating his 11th year behind the wheel of a Monster Jam truck. What were your feelings there watching that performance?
I mean, it was already for Matt. It was really good. For what I expect out of a skills run, it was all right. Slightly better than Kayla though. I will give it a 5.7.
5.7, nothing too, what is going on? Nothing.
I'm gonna be critical for these. I realize because I know the fan scores are gonna be higher, so I'm like, I need to be the bad cop over here. I need to give lower scores to even it out.
Yeah. Sorry. I was kind of distracted getting ready for that next competitor. Say that number one more time.
I said 5.7.
5.7.
Also,
right.
Virtual Sides Destroyer Scooter Man. I like those scores. Those are some good scores, guys. Keep
All right.
up the good work. Love you guys.
Fan
Thank you.
score
Thank you for the support.
Fan score 5.290. Sorry, say that score one more time.
Me? 5.7.
And a 5.7. That score for the Jester, a 5.495. 5.495, only enough for second place. Let's move into that next competitor here. From Team Scream, can he get it done? Kevin Crocker, Megalodon.
Spoiler alert. No. All right, virtual. Yeah, I got you, man. We appreciate all the fans. I'm just messing around with y'all. I hope you know that. Subscribe to MT Jackinator if you haven't, and unsubscribe to Critical Creeper and Monster Talk.
Let's see what Kevin Crocker and the Megalodon can do here tonight.
You chill on hyperplays. I'm gonna be chat monitor now too, Jack. So.
All right. Here we go. First attempt for Kevin Crocker, the Crockbot. Oh!
Oh, that was direct chassis. That looked painful.
I remember a move like that took out Chris Kohler back in 2024. I don't remember what show it was, but he was driving Brutus, and it did not go well. Might have been New Orleans.
New Orleans. I remember seeing it.
New Orleans.
Thank you, Hyper. We appreciate you. You're an amazing follower.
One more attempt for Kevin Crocker.
Okay. Punk still got it.
And two very good wheelies. Uh-oh, already having some issues with the setup here. Something weird's going on, but in any case, that is going to do it for Kevin Crocker and the Megalodon. Get those scores submitted for that run. I'm hoping this setup doesn't have a big issue here, but it might. Okay, perfect, it doesn't. For once in a lifetime. All right, let's get these scores locked in. I'm going to calculate these fan scores first. Before you give your score, what were your feelings watching that run right there?
I mean, that was a clean run. I mean, I know that in modern days, the Sky Wheelie is kind of overlooked and thought it's quite basic, but you don't get much cleaner than that. And I mean, those were past 90 degrees. Like, that was sick. And he's going to be feeling those tonight. So, that being said, my score for it, I'll give it a solid 8.
All right, 8.4 from the fans, 8 from the expert. That's an 8.200. Not even close. Kevin easily finds himself at the top of the leaderboard by about 2.5 points. Jumping the gap. You know what? Sometimes you can teach an old dog new tricks. Some dogs don't need new tricks. They can win either way. That's my philosophy. But how about we take it from a very, very seasoned driver to one of the quickest learning drivers in the entire sport with some of the cleanest combinations you will see today. Here we go. This is Chucky Pocken the third.
CP, 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 CP.
Let's see what he can do. I mean, I know we've already...
Let's see what he can do.
I know we've already talked about him a lot, but, I mean, his skills I think we haven't really discussed much. Is it not insane the things he does?
It is absolutely insane what he does. He is... I still say, give him a couple of years, he's going to be top 5 in the sport. I mean, hell, if he ever signed with Belt, he would be top 1. Dude's learning curve is as quick, if not quicker, than Weston. Like, when you look at Weston's rookie season, even Weston wasn't pulling off the combos that Zimmer Jr., or not Zimmer Jr., oh my gosh, I'm still, that this CP3 has been pulling off so far, this early in his career.
A very risky end to that first combination, but he is going to be able to grab it back. He's got one more move.
That was very, very Tristan England-esque.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not even sure that last part was intentional. Now, my thing is, I'd like to see what Chucky Pocken could do if he wasn't in such a wide axle chassis.
Yeah, I've also heard that chassis is super heavy. Like, it was the former Bad Habit chassis, so
yeah,
it's apparently really heavy.
I want to see him in something a little bit more nimble.
Honestly, maybe even the PEI that Kylie's in, but that truck seems
that one's
sketchy.
even wider, I think.
It's wide, dude. That truck is like a square.
Yeah, no, I want him in something like a very slim, standardized truck. If he had something like that, it would be over.
Honestly, I'm kind of shocked that they didn't at least try and do something with Zimmer Jr.'s chassis from last year. The was it a concussion chassis? I think it was. I mean, that chassis was only like 3 years old or 2 years old and they already retired it. They'd done 2 seasons.
Well,
They bought it brand new in 24 and they already retired it. Anyway, that was a phenomenal run.
I mean, front to back, I don't have many critiques. He had some combos. He had some just clean moves. Obviously, that second one, maybe he didn't get everything he was looking for, but, I mean, overall, it was very well done. So, before you submit your score, I mean, what were your feelings about that run?
That was clean. You're going to need some barbecue sauce with that 4-piece combo. Totally didn't steal that from David Mila, but no, that was a sweet run. Yeah, I put it pretty high. Do you want my score now, or should I wait?
Here, I'm just gonna tabulate these fan scores really quick. There might only be one though, so just go ahead, throw out your score.
I'm gonna give that a solid 8.5.
All right. From the fans, we see an 8.261. From the experts, an 8.5. So that score, an 8.381. So we do have a new leader, but not by too much. 8.381 for Chucky Pock in the third and Classroom Crusher. Coming up next, we're going to see a veteran driver. You might realize his truck looks a little different. Just ignore that. It's John Zimmer Sr.
Yeah, I was about to say, did we have 2 Megalodons in this before?
Shh, you saw nothing.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do. Who is becoming one of the most consistent, well-refined drivers, I would say.
I couldn't agree more. It's so weird that it's funny, like, his Meg and Michaela's, excuse me, his Meg and Michaela's Meg are like twin-looking trucks, except for the wheels, but
yeah,
one drives it totally differently than the other.
I mean, I would argue Michaela's not even using all of her skill. I mean, she goes out there, does very average moonwalks. She could totally expand on them, but she just doesn't. I don't know why.
Dude, it sucked so bad. In, like, I think it was this last week in Milwaukee, or was it Green Bay? I think it was a Wisconsin show. Anyway,
whoa!
Oh, nice, clean move right there. Michaela was, she was leading overall, going into freestyle by I think a good 2 or 3 points, leading overall in her home state. I'm like, okay, come on, Michaela, this is your perfect opportunity for first ever backflip. You know, just hit the backflip and you've got your first ever overall. No, she laid down like the lamest freestyle run ever. Like she wasn't even trying. It's like, you have a chance to win overall in your home state. What are you doing? Like, it can't be that hard to do a backflip. Like, I know I say that never. Yeah, I know I say that never having touched a monster truck. Nice. Oh my gosh, that was nice. But come on, lock in, bro. Anyway, that was a hell of a run.
I mean, he gave us really 2 things we haven't seen yet: a good moonwalk to wheelie combo and a bicycle, both new moves for the night, and confirming just about everything we said about him earlier. Older driver with a lot of newer tricks in his arsenal.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna shout out what Virtual says. W Senior, dude, the W Senior for real. That is going to get a 8.25 for me.
All right, so let's average out. Oh, whoa, interesting. Let's average out these scores we're seeing here. Got some interesting ones coming in. Welcome back, Chipmunk fan. Good to see you back again. So that score from the fans, 8.131. That score from the experts, an 8.25. So that score, an 8.190. Only enough for third place, 8.190. Surprised to not see him above Kevin Crocker, but you know what? You got to start getting a little bit more creative than that. And from one veteran driver to the next, these drivers have been, you know, friends and competitors for a very, very long time.
Oh yeah. Yeah, both have driven this identity before.
And they have both been, you know, I'd argue the 2 single most prominent drivers that this truck has ever seen. I don't think it's really even close. Let's see what Cody Saucier and the Dragon can do. Nicely done. I don't think anyone can do wheelies like Cody can. He has a very unique approach to them that I feel like we don't see that much at all.
Hey, what's up, Chipmunk fan? Glad that you're back, man.
Whoa, look at this. He's going up and down the ramp on a wheelie. You'll never see that from really anyone else but Cody.
Ooh, can he save it? Can he save it? Oh!
Pushing.
Oh!
Just such an awkward position there. That truck was shut off before he really could even... before that truck could get back onto the other sidewalls. Unfortunately, just such an awkward situation there. And the worst part about that for Cody is that was his first move. He didn't even have, you know, a successful attempt in there to show. And that's definitely going to be something that these fans and the expert will probably be taking into account here as those scores are going to be coming in here for that run. So as we await those fan scores, what were your feelings there about that performance by Cody Saucier?
It was about as clean as you can get. As it started out, obviously, but just with the fact that he didn't land any successful attempts, I mean, I'm going to give it a 4.8. The potential was there, but obviously, when you don't even land one attempt, you can't get too high of a score.
Yeah, absolutely. Gonna have to agree with that. So, we're at a 4.8 from the experts, and a 6.1. I don't know what on earth that was. A 6.1 from the fans, a 5.450 for Cody Saucier. That is currently going to put him in last place, 5.450. So all those points he gained in racing kind of going back down the drain. Coming up next to the track, a driver maybe not exactly known for this competition, but we'll see what she can do. Not much left of that truck either, but that's what happens when you roll over in the middle of your racing pass.
Fans, put those trucker horns up for Canada's own Cynthia Gauthier, Lucas Stabilizer.
Some of her trucks still left on the track from earlier. I guess it's just been tossed around here. Not sure what she's looking for, but she is searching alright. Alright, let's see what she goes for here. Getting a little close to that wall.
Okay, this is clean. Crab walk donut. That was tough.
A nice moonwalk. Moonwalk. A nice donut cyclone there for Cynthia Gauthier and the Lucas Stabilizer, or what's left of it.
I guess, bro.
Obviously, not the most, I guess, articulate thing we've seen yet, but I will say, definitely giving Bar Musawa a run for his money with a move like that.
Yeah, let's give the lamest driver in the sport a run for his money. No great analogy.
Alright, so, waiting for those fan scores. In the meantime, expert, give your opinions there.
I mean, it's a fucking donut. Or sorry, fans. If there's any kids intended, it's a freaking donut. Like, it's.
Oh, it looks like the fans agree.
Yeah, well, Scooter, man, I couldn't agree with you more. Like, okay, I think donuts should be banned from skills in real life Monster Jam and in this. Like, it's a donut. If you've seen one, you've seen a million. Okay, it could be a cyclone. Okay, wow, they can go real fast. Who the hell cares? It's a donut. I don't want to be seeing that in a skills competition. I can guarantee you, you can put me behind the wheel of a Monster Jam truck right now. There's one move, and only one move that I can tell you right now I could do, and it's a donut. A donut requires so little skill. I I can do that. I guarantee you. Jack, you could do that. Someone puts you behind the wheel of a monster truck, you can do a donut. I'm sorry, this is pissing me off. I'm going to crash out. Anyway, that being said, you know what? Screw it. My score's a 2.
All right. 6.208 from the fans, 2 from the expert. That is a 4.104 for the Lucas Stabilizer. Only enough for last place right now. I don't think Cynthia's going to be leading this series coming out of the show.
Chipmunk fan, that's exactly why I don't like Bari, bro. That and also some other reasons, but, you know.
Right.
Lame as hell, bro. One of the most boring drivers to watch. Seriously.
All right, well, we're down to those last 5 drivers. This is where we're going to...
Agree. I know deep down, any true Monster Jam fan agrees.
This is where we're going to start seeing some, hopefully new creative attempts here. These last few drivers are the ones really in the runnings for the overall event chase tonight. I also am going to have to agree with that take. I mean, I don't really understand the point of even... Like, I know it's not called the 2-wheel skills challenge anymore, but what does a donut demonstrate?
It's called a skills challenge. A donut requires so little skill. I guarantee you probably half the Earth's population could figure out how to do a donut in Monster Jam Truck.
My 2 cents, make it the best trick competition. Do whatever.
Seriously, like, yeah, I mean, a donut isn't a trick, and it shouldn't be considered a trick. It's cool in freestyle to, like, cap off a freestyle. That's about it. Look, you need to know 3 things. How to turn a steering wheel, how to use a rear steer toggle, and how to press the gas pedal. That's literally it. It's so easy. I'm sorry, I need to stop. It's so easy. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that was cool.
Joe Foley goes for the combination. Can't quite grab it.
You know what? I'm also, while we're doing this, going to give a challenge to our viewers in the live stream chat. Tell me your favorite Bari Musauer highlight. In fact, just try and think of any Bari Musauer highlight.
I know mine, just off the top of my head, because it was like in my opinion, his All-Star Challenge triple into the endo was pretty cool, but...
Okay, yeah, that's a fair one. I think other than that, and I guess him making the finals and losing fraudulently to Jimmy Creighton in World Finals, but other than that, other than like 2019 when he was good for no reason, and actually when he jumped Tyler, beginning of 22, he was also good. Yeah. When he jumped Tyler in San Diego, that was sick. Other than that, I cannot think of a single Bari Musauer highlight to save my life.
Unfortunately for Joe Foley there, that second attempt was not successful. Front of the truck grabbed. It looked like he was trying to do a moonwalk maybe, but it just kicked the truck right onto the lid. Took the whole body with it. So, let's toss that over to you, expert, for Joe Foley.
I mean, it was alright. It wasn't the best run we've seen. It wasn't the worst run we've seen. I'll give it a 6.7.
Alright. 6.7 from the expert.
Oh, nice, Chipmunk fan. I see you with that 6.9.
Alright. We got a 6.9 from the fans so far. 3, 2, 1. Alright, 6.9 from the fans, 6.7 from the expert. 6.800 is the score for Joe Foley. Currently enough for 4th place here in the competition. Can I announce this next truck? Oh yeah, go for it. You could announce whatever truck you want, man.
Speedway Series fans, this is your 2018 Double Down Showdown winner and your 2026 Monster Jam World Finals Freestyle Champion. Book it. Corey Rummel, Blue Thunder.
Corey Rummel has always been pretty interesting in this competition to me because I feel like he has so much potential and he just doesn't use all of it. I think he just saves it all for freestyle, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I wish he would go back to, like, he did this really weird thing in 2019, Jack. I know you were probably still in the womb when this was happening, but he'd, like, go up to, like, the side of the backflip ramp and, like, bicycle off of it. That was sick. And then he just, I don't know, maybe they told him to stop doing it.
I remember that, actually, when he was driving Fire.
Oh, yeah.
On Series Yellow.
And more than not, it turned out to be really cool. Like something cool would happen, and then
Yeah.
he just thought they probably told him to not do it anymore, but it was so sick. And now he just does like regular moonwalks like this. Like it's cool, but come on, you see more and better from other drivers.
I will say I did like the way he took it up onto the ramp. That's something we have not really seen done too well yet. I guess Chucky did it, but Corey did it up and back down, which we have not seen so far.
That is true. He does a very Camden Murphy style of skills, but he doesn't do it as well as Camden. Oh, nice!
He's going to be the first driver to get that new up-and-coming maneuver.
Bring it
Almost
down.
rolls it.
Yeah, let's go, Corey!
That is what you want to see. And now he's putting himself on the radar here, already having 9 points in racing, already having a good run here in skills. By freestyle, we might be finding out who our overall winner is by the time Corey hits the track.
And Scooterman brings up a good point. Why is Corey in Blue Thunder? Like,
you know, it was a hard pick to figure out which identity would fit best, but you know,
was Bailey not an option? Or?
no, Bailey was not an option. That we might see by the World Finals this year, but I'm not too sure yet.
I got you. And why didn't you put Camden in Blue Thunder?
Camden is in Classroom Crush.
I know, but Camden should be in Blue Thunder. I mean, put Camden in Blue Thunder. Come on, chat. Let's start up. Put Camden in Blue Thunder. Oh no! Can you save it? Save it! Oh man.
I'm going to be very clear about this. I did not shut it off. The RAI is built into the mod. That truck was shut off out of my control. Tough break there for Corey Rummel and the Blue Thunder.
Oh, man. Well, honestly, I'm going to give it a 10. I'm kidding. Boy. Jack thought that was such BS that he sneezed. No.
I'm not against it, honestly.
No, that was a good run. First hit was actually really good. Second hit, obviously, not so much. That being evened out, I'll give it a 8.8.
8.8, all right. Not bad at all. Oh, look, now Mike first agrees with you.
Thunder.
Hey, we'll see what happens next year. I mean, if things turn out right and Camden and Chucky end up on the same series next year, you never know.
Camden and Chucky are not ending up on the same series, bro.
You don't know what happens. Anything can happen here on the BeamNG circuit.
Oh, on BeamNG. Oh, yeah. I thought you were talking about real life. No. I will say this though.
All right.
It's not going to happen in the near future, but what needs to happen, all due respect, and look, I love Mike Pag, but
yeah,
the Pags need to go, at least from stadiums. Replace the Pags. Replace the Pags, hear me out, John Zimmer Jr. and Chucky Palkin.
Well, no.
And then
No.
Senior will retire and Kylie get the fuck out of Monster Jam.
My argument is, how about Zach and Cole stay in stadiums and the Garner couple goes to arenas? I know it's odd to split up like the family like that, but I mean, I don't know. It makes the most sense to me to do that.
Well, Deidre's not driving, to be honest. I don't think she's gonna drive.
Yeah.
He's not been too good, but I get the feeling he's gonna stay for a little longer.
Yeah.
I would say just take the Garners from 4 to 2. Have it be just Zach and Jamie. Honestly, Cole has been.
This has not been his year at all.
It's not been his year, and really last year wasn't either.
No. He's not been himself.
He won LCQ, but pretty lucky for a roll and all that stuff. I'd be okay with Cole either moving down to arenas or just being gone. All due respect to Cole, he's a great guy, but I think his time, he's really over the hill now. I'd say replace either Jagor and Cole or Jamie or any combination of the Garner trucks that's not Zach.
Yeah.
And replace 2 of them with either Zimmer Jr. and Chucky. Because I assume Zimmer Sr. is going to retire soon. I know Kylie needs to go.
Might.
I've heard rumors that Alex Barden and Tim Hall Jr. might be going up to stadiums.
Yes, I've heard that. I've heard those things as well. So I wouldn't doubt if we see an expansion of the lineups, or I doubt we'll see a third tour, but if the lineups get bigger again, we might not even have to see drivers get moved down for more to get moved up. Yeah.
I'd love to see that, but I mean, honestly, I love Tim Hall Jr. and Alex. all due respect, I think I'd rather see Zimmer Jr. and Chucky. But that being said, if we could get all of them, that's the best of all worlds.
No, yeah, 100%. Now, back to the action. All that run from Corey does put him in the top spot. He gets a time of an 8.725 as a score. That is going to put him in first by a whole 4.4. So that's huge. Big jump for him. Only 3 drivers left to go as well. So Corey getting a huge sum of points on the night, kind of no matter what happens here in this competition.
Just to answer your question, Mike versus Gaming, should Kristen be in Arena Series?
Yes.
I'd say no. Kristen should not be in Arena Series. She should be in the All-Star Monster Truck Tour.
Okay, don't say that about the All-Star Monster Truck Tour.
That's crazy. No, I'm kidding. Kristen's good for Arena. She's been
a lot better too.
She's not even the worst Gravedigger driver, and that's not a knock on Matt Cody either. He's actually pretty good too. Kristen's just been pretty good this year.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. She might not be quite as good as Matt Cody. They're both about equal.
Let's see this next driver, though. Nick Pagliarulo and the Kraken.
Oh, Chipmunk fan. You're friends with Alex Barden? That's so cool, man.
Here we go.
Did you know I'm actually best friends with Dennis Anderson?
Dude, I'm literally wearing him on my back as we speak.
Wearing him on what?
On my back.
Kingsley?
Yes.
Very chill.
All right, look at that.
I thought you said on your neck. I was about to say what Kirk.
Let's see what he can do. Oh, look at this.
Oh no! Oh wait, save it!
He's got it. What a save for the Kraken. Okay, that RI was administered, so we're gonna quickly let that truck fire back up. As you see on the bottom left of the screen, that white button flashes blue. That means he is clear to refire, and Kraken is going to be sent back out there for one more attempt.
Virtual, I will say, up until this year, I would have agreed with you that Kristen isn't that good, but this year, if you watch some Arena East shows, she's actually been a lot better. Her skills has really progressed. She's always been decent at racing, and then her freestyle has really gotten a bit more technical this year. Except for when she goes into the stands.
Huh. Let's see what Nick can do. One more move. Oh, interesting. Something different here.
Bicicleta.
You see, bicicleta. Una bicicleta. On those side 2 BKTs.
Ooh, save it.
Oh,
no!
The truck shuts off. Too much power going through that thing.
That was going to be your winner if they didn't shut him off. Those damn tech officials.
Yeah, very, very frustrating there to see that not be able to get up and over. You know what? By freestyle, we're going to get rid of the RAI. It's too much of a problem right now. But in the meantime, get those scores locked in. A very, very good run overall for Nick Pagliarulo and the Kraken. I don't have many complaints at all.
That was about as good as it gets. I was about to give it a mid-9, but just the fact that he didn't land the last attempt, I think we'll deduct a little bit. I will say 8-3.
8-3 from the fans, 8-3 from the experts. So it's settled. That score for Nick Pagliarulo, an 8.300. Unfortunately, something out of his control brings that run to an early end, but he is still in 3rd place. Not bad at all.
Virtual and Chipmunk, look at us. Same exact scores. The 3 amigos.
All right, we got 2 more competitors left. We were just talking about this guy's skills not long ago. Let's see if he can prove the 2 of us right. Or, I guess, prove me wrong.
Yeah, low-key, at World Finals, I'm going to tell MJ we're talking mad shit on him. Or, sorry, I need to keep my language clean. Sorry, kids. Mad crap.
No, I love MJ, but I just say in terms of raw innovation, I just think we've seen less new things from him than we've seen from Bert. But he is among, I'd say, the top 5 most consistent drivers in this competition, unless the dirt just isn't agreeing with him.
You know someone's going to say something bad about someone else when they start their sentence with, I love so-and-so, but...
Well, I wouldn't even say it's bad. I mean, I'd say I wouldn't.
Yeah, I know, I'm just messing.
I wouldn't disagree with seeing him in the World Finals two-wheel skills again. Who did he replace? Oh, it was Jamie.
Yeah, good.
I would be just fine with seeing him there again, you know. But
Yeah, well, you're like Jamie is on your suicide note or whatever.
what? All right. What else can
Oh,
MJ
it's
do?
Tristan, forgot. Sorry, but I know you hate Jamie too. So
Look at this though. MJ is doing a great job right now.
this is about as technical as it gets. Let's see if he can combo it up.
I'd say this is a great example of consistency is key.
It is, but I think the fans want to see some combo action here. We'll see what he can do. Oh, that is cool. That was awesome. He was like turning it around the berm. That was sick. That's as cool as the combo.
Took it all the way across the track there. Not necessarily from end to end, but he did take it to the end. He's got one move left to go, and this has been a great run so far. MJ could very well find himself at the top of the leaderboard here.
He paid for the whole Speedway. He's going to use the whole Speedway. Ooh, can he bring that one back down? He does. Oh, no, save it.
Oh,
Man.
looks like he wanted to maybe try to save it again, but that truck just kept on spinning, and unfortunately for him, it's going to end right up and right over. Well, you know, it was a great run, but
it had a good start. The lack of combos is going to bring it down a little bit, and then obviously, I don't know how many trucks we've seen. It can't be too many finishing both their attempts, both quality attempts. I don't know. I'm going to have to give that a 7-9.
all right. Wow, we're seeing a lot of commonalities here between the fans and the expert.
Hey guys, virtual. Look at us. We're twinning, bro.
So from the fans,
Jamie's okay. Yeah, no, Jamie's one of the best female drivers.
I'd argue top two right now. I don't really know who the other one is, but
I'd say probably Bree.
with the exception of Freestyle, in every other competition, she's the most consistent.
Yeah.
All right, that is an 8 flat, 8.1 from the fans, 7.9 from the expert, 8 flat for MJ Solorio. Not what you wanted to see, especially not.
I'm telling you, Geneva Keller might be it. Geneva Keller might be like the female driver. She's looked pretty good. If she could like not destroy a chassis every time she does a freestyle, she could be.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. One driver left. Your racing winner. Can he do it?
Virtual, you are a W, bro. I've been saying this. You and I are hooking up. We're like twins with the scores, bro. You're a W. God bless you, man.
Now here's a driver I'm never really sure what we're going to see out of him in this competition. He's very kind of sporadic about what he chooses to do.
It's either a donut or a slap wheelie, or just like randomly like a really good moonwalk, but then he doesn't do it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes even a maximum moonwalk, like Glendale last year when he did a maximum moonwalk off the side of the back of the road. Like that was sick. I don't know why he doesn't always do that.
Yeah. Looks like he's trying to get a feel for the track right now. Eyeing that a little transfer ramp, so interested to see what he does here. Huge
I don't know.
air.
Are we counting that as part of the attempt, or oh my gosh?
Yeah. All 4 tires. There were only 2 tires off the ground when he hit that next ramp.
That was sick. I'm kind of in between. Obviously, that was just the first attempt, but I don't know how I'm gonna score that because it wasn't much skill. It was more of just like Brianna at a All-Star Challenge, where she just kind of launched a sucker.
Yeah. He's got one more opportunity here to make something
Wow
happen.
factor was definitely there.
Yeah, for sure.
Now he bicycles, and oh man,
Oh!
and he hits the wall.
I don't even know what this is. What on earth?
Looks like a 4-link, but the 4 links are all there.
It's from the inside. You see, if we make our way in here, you see how there's these 2 bars here, and then on the back side, There's a bar here, and the other one looks like it broke off entirely.
Stellar. But that was about as good as how the camera angle always goes right when the truck's about to do the best thing ever.
Huh.
Hot take. Those like up close cams on the trucks are the worst. They don't really do them much anymore, but like, oh my gosh. Back in like mid 2010s.
I used to get so mad about that when I was little.
Dude, the truck would be doing the coolest thing ever. They'd just show like the side of the tire. Like, who the hell cares? Anyway, yeah, that was the first attempt was cool. Second attempt was terrible. I'm gonna give that a 6.9.
All right, 6.9 from the expert.
Kayla Blood is good, but her truck is so bad. I gotta disagree on that one. I think they're both bad.
All right. All right. Interesting, interesting.
Virgil, you're eating a mac and cheese? Oh my gosh, man, that is awesome.
7.833 from the fans, 6.9 from the experts. That is a 7.367. 7.367. All right. Very quickly here, let's add up all these scores. Cynthia has managed to place dead last 2 competitions in a row. Something we have yet to see, I think, on this tour so far this year. Kayla's also not going to place too high here. Joe Foley not getting it done. Adam, unfortunately, not necessarily getting it done, but he is still going to be definitely leading the series coming out of this. Unless something crazy happened, but we're going to find out here shortly. Lots of good performances there, but I'd argue nothing groundbreaking, especially not for the series. Corey Rummel does get the win. Something to celebrate there. And he is currently going to be leading the overall, but let's get to that. Cynthia Gauthier now has 68 points. Adam Anderson now has 75. John Zimmer Sr. now has 60. Corey Rummel, though, he's moving up. He has 67 points, getting into 3rd place. Kevin Crocker up to 57. MJ Solorio up to 58, so he's going to keep himself ahead of Kevin Crocker there. Nick Pagliarulo goes up to 60, so he's gaining some points. Chucky Pocket at 45. Joe Foley at 39. Cody Saucier 33. Matt Pagliarulo at 29. And Kayla Blood at 28, still sitting in last place. All right. Going to take a quick break here to use the restroom, get ready for freestyle, and we will be right back with the action. All right, everyone. We are back. We are ready to rock and roll here in freestyle. So, for anyone that is new here, which I'm pretty sure none of you are, but just to be on the safe side, or in case anyone forgot, because it has been a minute, the order for freestyle is based off of the overall points standing. So, whoever drivers are sitting in the overall in today's event is the order that they're going to be coming out here for freestyle. Sorry. What is going on with my computer? Alright. So, we're preparing for that first competitor here. This driver came into this event leading the series and completely has lost it since then. But we'll see what she can do. I'll pass it to you, Brett, for the next couple seconds here. From your perspective here, how has this show been so far?
Well, it's been exciting. The action has been on point. The fans have been on point. Shout out to you fans. You guys have been awesome. Having fun chatting with you guys in the live chat. Everything has been awesome except for the female drivers, which, you know, that's nothing new. But am I wrong?
I mean, you know, you look at those first two competitors coming out for freestyle. We're going to be seeing Cynthia and Kayla up first, so.
And Matt Pagliarulo, he might be trans or something because he's like an honorary female driver, but you know.
All right, let's get things started here. We're going to toss things into your previous series leader, now overthrown. Let's see if she can bring some energy to try to get that back. Cynthia Gauthier and Lucas Stabilizer. So 2 minutes, you've kind of seen this track play out in the other competitions. What do you expect freestyle to look like tonight?
Well, nothing much from these first two. I mean, fans, if you guys want to like go to the bathroom, get a snack, something, you can turn off the stream for the next like 4 minutes.
Almost actually crashed on that first hit going into the wall, yeah. But not gonna happen. An okay start to the run so far. Nothing too much so far.
Yeah, I'd like to see her pick it up a little bit. Oh, not in that way. Oh my gosh.
That was a close one there.
Well, she hit the damn wall. Pretty close one.
Oh, well, she could have had a worse outcome from that. I'm surprised that didn't break a 4-link bar, though. Back onto the wall again.
Stuck in the wall.
We are seeing all sorts of boundary infractions here.
We know that she's from Canada, but even the Canadians, they love the idea of walls.
They love the walls.
Cynthia's inspecting our beautiful Speedway walls. She says they're one of the best walls in the world.
What else can she throw into this run? Big momentum, I will say that.
Oh, anything exciting? Oh.
Okay.
Oh, something. I'll give her
That's a
some
pretty
credit
good
there.
save right there, I'll say that. But she definitely is not looking as good on this track as she did just a year ago.
Yeah. Oh, that was some nice air. Really?
30 seconds now. This is where you got to start turning it up.
I'd like to see her hit that jammer there. Oh, she does. Oh, gosh. I'm shocked that truck ate that up like that.
Well, you know, this isn't Kayla's truck at the end of the day.
The wise quote says the truck is only as good as its driver. And,
oh, man.
Brings it down. Nice.
A pretty solid run. Gonna try to throw in one more maneuver. Another big cross thread. Oh, straight into the wall again. One more time. Can never have enough of that wall. Well, you know what?
It's everyone says they say build the wall. We love walls around here, except for crooked Tim Wall.
Very, very, very good run there, I'd say, for setting the bar at least. I'm sure we might see some crazier things, but for that first competitor out, I'd say she did a good job, you know, trying to figure out the track. And now all these next drivers who are going to come up next are going to be able to use that freestyle to their advantage to try to see what went right and what went wrong. But before we can really know how much went wrong, we got to see those scores come in.
I mean, it was good. I know for a fact we're going to see a lot better, so I'm going to keep my score pretty low. I'll give that a 6.7.
6.7 from the experts. And we got a, let's see, 7.8 from the fans. So, if I can figure out my typing here, that score a 7.250. Very, very in the middle score there to kick off freestyle. Set the bar 7.250.
take so far than even Jack himself.
In the group chat, yep. Alright. Coming up next to the track, Kayla Blood, Sparkle Smash.
Let's go. It's a whole Trump-hating party in the live chat.
W chat here. W chat, everyone.
Way up. Way up.
10 out of 10.
Look at this, everyone. Shout out to every single one of you guys. Virtual,
You are all some good
Viper,
people, bro.
Scooter.
Everyone
You
of
guys
you.
are awesome. Go to group. We love you guys. Screw the
Kayla
fat
Blood
orange.
gets started now. Now, I think this is not a hot take. This is just a fact. Taking Kayla out of Soldier Fortune was the biggest mistake ever made by any company ever.
I mean, I can't even blame Feld though. I mean, she had been decent with Soldier Fortune. Like, okay, let's put one of our better female drivers in our new truck, and she was terrible. But she's alright in Soldier, so I can't really blame them. They thought she'd be well, she's been terrible ever since she moved to Sparkle Smash.
Yeah, I guess you can't really know what reality is gonna look like until it happens.
Yeah, hindsight's 20/20.
Let's see what else she can do here. Kayla Blood, huge momentum.
Oh my gosh! Oh. Save it! Save it! Save it! Oh.
It works out. The truck holds up somehow. And we're still only halfway into this run.
Virtual wants to commentate on these events. You know, Virtual, sometime hop on. I'm sure Jack, Jack doesn't have many friends anyway, so I'm sure he'd love to make friends.
Alright, well, Kayla Blood still has a good amount of time left, and she is just keeping this going. I was really excited to see this track play out for Freestyle, and I'd say it's living up to my expectations here. And I really feel like we're seeing the old Kayla Blood today.
Oh yeah.
Which in part maybe is the truck just holding up better, but I don't know.
Oh my gosh, side slap!
Oh! This run is just keeping it going right now. The truck is holding up super well somehow.
Scooterman says save the line. What's the line, Scooterman? Were you saying 3, 2, 1, let's hit the gas and everybody's Sparkle Smash?
I don't know. Oh!
Oh, what a run!
Honestly, that is probably... Oh, back on all 4 BKT tires.
Oh,
All right.
there you go. That's a good one.
Well, that is probably among the top 5 runs this series has seen so far. And we're just getting started here in Freestyle. It is crazy what setting the bar can do.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, well, as we wait for these fan scores to come in, I'll let you go first, Expert.
That was freaking awesome. I mean, Kayla has a couple of those each year. I know we talk our crap on her. She has lower lows than Cynthia, but she also has higher highs than Cynthia. Yeah, I will give that a solid 8.9.
Alright, big score from the Expert. Let's see if we can get some fan scores in here. Whoops.
High scores from the fans, too, and very well deserved.
Forgot to make our little change here. We don't want any of that RII getting in the way here in Freestyle. And we will not be seeing any of that RII.
Yeah. Cut out the RII box like Tom Benz used to do.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's all about.
You know why Tristan got suspended, right? Earlier this year?
Wasn't it because he didn't tell them he was going to do the move?
Well, no, apparently it was like he had like zip tied or something his like shifter, so he could put it into reverse super. It was some weird thing, but like he did some. It reminded me of like how Mens used to cut off his RII.
What is even the issue with that? I don't understand.
I don't know, but he did some like mechanical thing to make the shifter shift quicker, and I mean
that's just a strategy.
It's a strategy. I think Feld doesn't like when they tinker with their trucks, but
yeah. All right, well. Taking a look at all these scores coming in here. That fan scoring 9.133. What was your score? 8.9?
Yes.
All right, 8.9 from the Experts. That is a 9.017. Huge score for the Sparkle Smash. Kayla Blood, your new leader. Coming up next to the track, we have our team captain.
Get the hell out of the live chat, please. Yeah, continue.
Coming up next, we have Matt Pagliarulo, Jester. Let's see what he can do. Here we go. Getting things started here. Nice lap wheelie. That's exactly what you expect to see at any point in time from Matt Pagliarulo. That's the one thing he never fails to do. Now, I'm excited to see when that broken axle is going to come in for this run.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's already starting to, maybe not take effect. I eat my words. Oh, yeah, well, not eating my words there. He's not getting out of that one. Early into the run. Is he even going to qualify for a score or
No,
not?
he will not qualify for a score. That truck was up and done at about 21 seconds in. So, well, in different news, Matt Pagliarulo has officially broken Cynthia's streak of getting dead last in every competition. So he does do something interesting tonight.
I mean, it's about the highest you'll ever get from Matt.
Alright, well, we are 3 runs in. We have seen some great stuff, some less than great stuff. Let's see what else can happen here. We're just going to keep things rolling with this next competitor from Team Scream. What can he do? The Crockpot.
Was either going to be really good or a snooze fest. Actually, no. I'll be honest. I don't think Crockpot has many snooze fests. He usually either just wrecks it or breaks it early or something.
Yeah,
oh, wow,
for someone that doesn't want to be driving, he always does drive.
Oh, yeah. Now, Hyperplay's game supposed to commentate too. I think you gotta have a live chat where you just, or live stream where just everyone commentates.
Oh, that would be terrific, wouldn't it? Get everyone on one big Google Meet. Everyone's gonna be like a different volume level.
Oh yeah, would not be chaotic at all.
Maybe we can set up a little Insta GC for this.
Yeah.
We'll try to situate that if you guys stay till the end of the stream. We'll see.
Yeah, you don't need to include me in that because I rarely do these shows.
Let's see. Oh!
Oh!
There you go.
Can he combo it? Oh, I had a vision. I could see that in my head of him comboing that, but all good. Still been good. Good momentum. Ooh, that was a rough. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, save it. Reverse. Oh. Oh no way. Back on the floor. No. Wait.
He
Back
got
on
it.
big empty tires.
Sounds like that truck only has first gear left, but he is not stopping. Maybe a second gear, actually. Maybe all of his speeds are back. I don't know, but that truck is going through.
Oh no,
it
right into the
now.
wall. Oh, kind of side slap the wall there. Oh, nice. This is leading up to potentially being a new leader.
Transmission issues coming in, but
oh no.
there's first
Oh,
gear.
he's got it. He got up second.
I don't know. It's just, I think it's slipping a little bit, but either way, this has been a fantastic run.
No way! No way!
Kevin Crocker, he is just delivering right now.
No way! No way he's got it again.
He's going for it.
No way! Oh
he
my
is just
gosh!
flailing this truck all over the place.
And Crocker and Megalodon.
What a freestyle run for Kevin Crocker.
It's like Jim. What the hell?
That's Kevin, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's Kevin.
Kevin got a new fire suit, I guess.
Yeah, of course. That's actually from, never mind, I don't even know. Hit a backflip and he leads? Well, the only backflip on this track is a mini flip thing, so.
Oh, I didn't even realize we had a mini flip.
It's not designed, it's actually just a car that's placed vertically in a ramp so it behaves like a mini flip, basically. So, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw this next competitor hit it. But first, we need those scores for Kevin Crocker.
I was going to get the highest score I've given all day. I'm going to give that a 9.4.
9.4 for that expert score. 9.4 expert score. Massive fan scores. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think anyone's beating it.
Hey, you never know, dude. These shows can get wild. We're already seeing that today. 9.517. Sorry. Yes. 9.517. Kevin Crocker absolutely destroying the competition out here. Let's move it into that next competitor low. Like I was just saying, someone who very much I would not be surprised to see hit that mini flip. You can announce this guy.
This is your 2015 Young Gun Shootout champion and your 2019 All-Star Challenge Vegas Style Racing champion from Lafayette, Louisiana, Cody Saucier, Dragon.
Cody Saucier hitting the track. Sorry, I just realized this was supposed to say freestyle the whole time, so I'm going to correct that while I can remember it. And I also forgot, we got to take the RII out of that Monster Jam truck because it's no fun if that's in there, isn't it? So, all that's now fixed up. We're going to send out Cody Saucier. Now, Cody is one of those, I want to say 6 competitors in this lineup running that new resized chassis. And let's see if he can make it work here. Some drivers have, some drivers haven't. Now, I wouldn't say freestyle, obviously. He's not as good in freestyle as racing, but he's certainly better at freestyle than he is at skills.
Yeah. I mean, the funny thing is, he has the potential to be so good at skills. He's so stubborn about doing his stupid wheelies. It's like,
Yeah.
why? It doesn't score well. Like, okay, I'm sure for the old school, you know, oh, crush cards are better type guys, then yeah, okay, maybe that's cool. But, like, to the average Finn, it's just not as impressive as a stoppie. Like,
Right.
a wheelie, you have a wheelie bar that in most cases prevents you from rolling back, so you can, like, it makes it so much easier to pull off, I would think, than a stoppie. That being said, he's really good at them, so.
And he actually, I will say, sometimes he can impress me when he does ones where he actually balances it without the wheelie bar. And he, like, keeps walking it back, but more often than not, that's not the case.
Yeah. The one thing that I do love about Cody's freestyles is how he, like, utilizes the throttle and the brake midair. Like, he has that, like those midair brake checks, very Damon Bradshaw-esque, and obviously that comes from crewing for him for several years, but...
Oh! Can he get it? No!
Oh my gosh, that was out of nowhere.
Forward momentum. That was the mini flip I was talking about, by the way, but I was not expecting that forward momentum kick. He almost nailed it, but a little bit too much momentum caused it to flip right onto the cage. Unfortunately, once you're in that scenario, not really much else you can do, but what a cool way to put an end to that run. That was awesome, even if he couldn't quite land it as intended.
That was a highlight right there.
Yeah, so we're going to, I guess, toss this one over to those fans there. I mean, all sorts of great
the fans are
stuff.
still reacting to that highlight.
Yeah, no, that was a terrific thing. I don't know what is happening
Here
on
come
this
the scores.
next truck. Scores coming in. As we wait to tabulate those, what were your feelings about that run?
That was a really good run. I mean, very technically sound, as you would expect from Cody Saucier. Had all the intangibles that you need. Obviously didn't complete the backflip, and really it wasn't nearly as ragged edge as our current leader. But all that being said, I'll agree with the fans and put it right in where they're doing. I'm going to give it an 8.3.
All right. All sorts of fan scores coming in. 8.35 from the fans, 8.3 from the experts. So, of course, that score, 8.325. That is going to be enough for third place right now for Cody Saucier. And Dragon 8.325. All right, moving into that next competitor. I think any fan you'd ever ask is going to say this is one of the best freestylers of all time. You can introduce this guy.
This is the future driver of Sparkle Smash and one of, as you said, the most prolific freestylers of our time, G.I. Joe Foley. Axe.
G.I. Joe Foley, a nickname you can never forget. Not sure what he's going for here, but he's doing something interesting.
They can turn slap wheelie onto the track.
It would be sick if he could pull it off, I'll say that. He does it! Oh!
Oh no, that's the truck's done. Oh, what a horrible way to end it.
Oh,
he did save it.
Well, a one-hit wonder.
The shock tower is hanging off the side.
Definition of a one-hit wonder. Unfortunately, you know, you want to go out there and throw down the craziest thing you can do. Sometimes it's going to come back and bite you, and that's especially bad for Joe Foley here because he really needed those points coming out of this show, and he's not going to get really as many points at all as he wanted to. So that's going to be it's going to leave a tough mark on his night. Obviously, as a driver, you never want to go out there, and that's not only going to disappoint yourself, it's going to disappoint the fans, and that's the last thing you want to do as a driver. So, tough break for Joe
Sorry
Foley.
we had to shut him off, Hyper. I mean, he is just when a whole shock tower comes off the side of the truck, you just can't let him run. Even Monster Jam, even pre shut-off era, they would oftentimes shut off for that unless it was mids.
Yeah, no, even, you know, I don't remember what show it was. There was that show Blue Thunder back in the day, took out 2 of them. Tom was the only driver to ever drive without him.
Pablo at like World Finals, I think it was 2012 or 2013.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, shocks are literally the whole safety of a Monster Jam truck. When you shut someone off for, quote, a safety concern, that's what it should be.
Oh yeah.
Well, let's move it over to another one of the most rising star drivers right now.
This is rookie this year in his first full season, not only in Monster Jam, but in monster trucks in general. From Maumee, Ohio, Chucky Palkin III, Classroom Crusher.
Chucky Palkin III, he is already becoming one of the best in the business. Let's see if he can bring that tonight. Already a cool start. First driver to start with a real technical move here. Unless you count Joe Foley's interesting run that we just saw.
Oh yeah. Scooter, to answer your question, yeah, actually Virtual just answered it. Beam is $25, 25 to 27. But yeah, it's relatively cheap for the value you get out of it.
Yeah, 100%. All the mods are free. You just need a really high-end PC. That's the only downside to it. I bought mine specifically for it, and those are, you know, some $1,500 I'll never get back. And with the expense of, you know, buying things like RAM now, best believe this setup would not be in my possession if I made it today.
Yeah.
Great start to the run, though, I will say. Good air, good momentum, and we're seeing some technical maneuvers thrown in. Oh, man.
Ooh, that might be bad for... Oh, I thought he was going to lose maybe a tie rod there, but...
I was thinking a sway bar would have a little bit of an unhappy landing there, but looks like the truck holds up. Not a single truck issue for Chucky Palkin the whole day. Maybe he can bring this run to a good end here. He's still got 40 seconds left. Great hang time, too. I mean, even back when he drove Excalibur that one time with Throwdown, same exact results.
Yeah, I remember seeing that clip of him just launching that sucker.
Backflip! Nailed
it! He got it! Oh my god, dude, Chucky Palkin is one of the best rising stars in Monster Jam. He will be top 5, I guarantee it. Oh, I thought he was going to combo that up.
Beautiful stuff right now in this run.
Another one.
Runs out of space. What else can he do? He's got about 5 seconds left. Whoa!
Oh!
What on earth was that?
That was incredible.
Oh! It had to happen. With a run like that, it was bound to go over at some point, but what a terrific freestyle run. Guess he's going to be adding 1 to the rollover counter on the back of the truck.
Oh, yeah. I think he's still the lowest on that. I know.
Yeah, I believe he has 2, Kylie has 3, Senior is 3, and Junior is 5.
Something like that, yeah.
But
last I checked, it was like 4, 3, 2, 2.
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1 or so. Anyway.
All that set aside, Where to begin with that run? That is a first season driver, like Brett said. First season driver, and that's what he looks like out there.
As ragged edge and as just crazy as Kevin Crocker's freestyle was, this was just that much in terms of technicality.
Right.
So it comes down to what do you prefer as a judge and as a fan, technicality or wow factor. That being said, I think that in terms of placement, this would get a close second behind Crocker. I'm gonna give this an 9.0.
All right. 8.367 from the fans. 9 from the experts, sorry. Has an 8.6.
Where am I getting exported to?
You want to find out?
As long as it ain't Tel Aviv.
Dude, they're listening. You can't say that. They're going to come for us. 8.683. That is third place right now for the Classroom Crusher. Third place tonight. 5 drivers left here in freestyle. This is where it's going to start to get interesting. All these drivers left are really in the runnings for that overall win, and some of them have had some great careers. Let's welcome
Talk about
that next
great
driver.
careers. This is a 21-year veteran of monster trucks, and actually he doesn't really have any major accomplishments. Oh wait, I think 2022 or 2023 UNOH Technician of the Year, John Zimmer Sr. Uproar.
Crazy callback right there.
I'm kind of shocked I remember that. The Tism might be stronger than I thought.
But yeah, John Zimmer Sr., I mean, this guy has been doing monster trucks in general for somewhere close to 2 decades right now, I'm sure. And I mean, it's definitely not a surprise when you see what he can do on the track.
Dude, he's launching it.
Yeah, he definitely, sometimes his momentum's a little off, but his air is never off.
It is not Megalodon Scooter. This is Uproar. Never heard of Megalodon in my life.
Okay, that was a little cool move. Goes in for the bicycle. Pretty solid run so far. I'll say I'm not quite sure if it's lived up to what we've seen from our other competitors, but it definitely has that potential in it.
Oh yeah. I mean, we're still early too. He has a lot of time to.
Yeah, still about half the time left.
Here's time for another hot take. Everyone says that Uproar reminds them of shock therapy. I don't see that at all. What it does remind me of is Blue Thunder. It very much has like, well, part of it's blue, and then like the yellow part is very much like a lightning-esque. Oh! Save it! Save it! Save it! Save it!
Still on it! Still on it!
Yes.
That is some of that veteran skill coming through right there. The body is standing up on the track. What's left of the body, at least, is still hanging on for dear life. Great run so far. Is he eyeing it?
He eyes it. He tries it. He buys it. Save it.
Oh! A
Oh.
little too close to that wall, and I mean, even if he gassed it, he just would have got caught up on it. Regardless, another forward momentum rotation. So I wonder, as that ramp gets pushed in, as more and more drivers hit it, if that's going to be something we see with these last few drivers if they choose to hit that obstacle.
Yeah, I mean that's I think part of the nature of a car backflip ramp is, I mean it will give way. We saw that at World Finals in Orlando when they had that car mini flip.
Adam had a good time with that one.
That was brutal.
And he doesn't save it. Yep, that is true, Scooter.
It was a great summary of the run right there.
You know what, though? A great performance nonetheless. Overall, one of the best ones we have seen, just in terms of, you know, that save. He had the backflip. He really fit everything in that run, even if it did end up a little bit early. So, with that being said, let's take a look at these scores. Expert, you can kick us off.
Well, you know, as I said, the The Crocker's run was the pinpoint of Ragged Edge. Chucky's run was the pinpoint of technicality. This was a good combination of both.
Yeah.
That being said, it wasn't quite as technically good as Chucky's run. It wasn't quite as Ragged Edge as Crocker's run. Not nearly as Ragged Edge. That being said, I'll give it a solid 8 flat.
8 from the expert, 8.2 from the fans, 8.100 for John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. All right. Now, here's when things get crazy. We only have 4 drivers left to compete. Of course, before MJ lets loose. So, well, he still has to do that in freestyle, but you get the idea. Let's take a look and see here. Oh, we got another independent driver coming up next. Another second generation independent at that.
Nick Pagliarulo. Kraken. Release the Kraken.
Nick is one of those guys that will rip apart big floors, small floors, basically anything that isn't an arena.
Let me translate that sentence real quick. Nick Pagliarulo is one of those guys that will rip apart big pieces of fiberglass, small pieces of fiberglass, any piece of fiberglass you throw at him, he's gonna destroy it.
You know what though? That just means more for the fans.
Right?
Oh man!
Oh, can he save it?
Beautiful. Perfect.
I think almost
rotation.
as impressive as that save is that he didn't damage any fiberglass doing it.
Yeah, I mean he is really giving us these Maryland fans some good stuff right here.
Getting squiddy with it.
Nick is one of those guys that will put on the run of the night without even touching a backflip ramp, so I'm interested to see what he does here tonight. Good start. We're only 40 seconds in.
Oh yeah. Fans might not know this, but Nick Pagliarulo was one locked up planetary away from very likely winning a stadium freestyle last year in Glendale, Arizona.
Oh yeah, no, that you could say that about everyone. Cole
That's
Bernard, Nick Pagliarulo, Bryce Kenny. It was a very frustrating day to see all those planetaries kind of kill a lot of runs.
Yeah, it was a very frustrating day to see the hometown hero in his last show in his hometown getting absolutely robbed of a rightful freestyle win. But back to Nick Pagliarulo.
Oh, well, Nick Pagliarulo is not going to have much
man.
better luck.
Well, back to Glendale then, yeah. Tristan absolutely robbed Todd. Not that it was Tristan's fault, it was the judges, but they...
It was the expert,
over.
too. That's the expert was actually a bigger problem than the fans.
Yep. Sponsor money.
That's what it's all about. Make the money, pay the bills, and take it all for yourself.
Right? Vince didn't hear that. Anyway. Scores, I will say Nick's run was decent. Obviously, off to a good start, but ended early, and lack of a backflip or much technicality will result in a 7.6.
All right, 7.6 from the expert. A little bit of a lower score than what we've seen so far. Again, just a non-completion of time and a little bit, although not a lack of wow factors, a little bit just less consistency in that wow factor circle. So that was a 7.6 right there. And let's take a look here at what these fans had to say for that run. Scores coming in all around the board, really, for these fans. Scores 8.1, 7.9. Oh. Score extracted. So that fan score is an 8. Expert score is 7.6. That is a 7.800 for the Kraken. 7.800. Not enough for the top spot. 3 more to go. These drivers are all going to be going all out. They want the overall win. Let's see if they can do it. And this driver happens to be representing one of the biggest anniversary seasons in Monster Jam history.
In the 25th anniversary of this legendary truck from Paso Robles, California, your 2025 World Finals 2-Wheel Skills bronze medal winner, MJ Solorio and Toro Loco.
What a call. From what city?
Paso Robles.
Yeah, I would not have known that. And look at this technical
Actually,
start.
Actually, I think he moved to Idaho recently, but I don't know what town there, so we're sticking with Paso Robles.
Well, you know what? Sometimes home is where the heart is. And sometimes your heart just doesn't move with you.
Or home is just California. It's the best state.
Let's see what he can do here. About 30 seconds in already. I'm surprised it's already been that long, but sometimes when it's a good run, time flies like that. Speaking of flying, that might be the biggest send yet.
Kelvin Raymer mentioned in this economy?
Oh yeah, you bet. I mean, have you seen Rosalie spending 2,000 days getting that truck ready?
Yeah, and she's gonna spend like 8,000 more before it ever touches grass again.
Good stuff right now for MJ, I will say. Probably my favorite run so far, if he can keep it up.
Chat, we'll do a little quick poll in the chat. Okay, wait, let's wait. Oh, no! Can you save it? Oh. No way. Oh, man,
Perfectly turtles it, though. That's arguably equally impressive to do that.
Gotta say.
Exact opposite of a save.
That is kind of cool, though. Chat, do a quick poll in here. Will Wildfire and Time Flies ever return to competition? Yes or no?
I think Time Flies is a confident no.
Definitely not.
But Wildflower apparently in the next 5,000 days will.
Yeah, right.
Encoding overloaded. I don't know what that means. That's what OBS says.
Phenomenal.
Alright. MJ puts down the run of a lifetime. You can go ahead and score this, and then we'll look at what those fans had to say.
That was good. Not great. Not the best run we've seen. Kind of middle of the pack. 7.4.
7.4 from the experts, 8 from the fans, 7.700. Not what MJ was looking for tonight. Well, now things are going to get fun. This next driver coming up to the track is your current season points leader after this show has started. He is the longest, I believe, longest running veteran in this lineup, but that could be wrong.
Zimmer Senior, I think. Let's see. Zimmer Senior started driving in what? 05?
So it's equal then, I guess.
Yeah, it's a tie actually, because Adam started Vet King was 05, right?
Yep. Well, you've said it as well, so you can go ahead and introduce this guy.
From Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, the man that needs no introduction, your 5-time World Finals champion and 2-time Stadium Series champion. He's bad to the bone, Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
I just gotta double check, make sure Adam has no RAI on that truck, because this run is about to turn up if I know anything about Adam Anderson. Headlights go on.
What are we saying about Mike Wazowski in this chat?
Great question, I have no clue. Oh man, I already like what we're seeing here.
This is looking like vintage Adam.
Full send kicks things off for Adam Anderson.
If he needs no introduction, why is he getting one? What a great question, Scooter. You know what? I will just shut up for the rest of this.
Oh man.
Ooh, I was looking sketchy in terms of breakage, but he held it together.
Yeah, no, it is very common for these new resized chassis to actually break every 4-link bar on the truck from that exact kind of landing. So I'm very happy to see that truck still in one piece. And he is soaring right now.
Those mid-air brake checks are so clean.
Well, that's what veteran experience will get you.
I'd like to see Logan Ashline try mid-air brake check.
Great run so far for the Gravedigger. What else can he do? Not even halfway done yet.
Well, I'm glad to know that's funny, Scooter. I'll stick around.
Over those crust cars. Cruising over them, some might say.
Oh man, don't bring Jeremy into this.
He is going into every single obstacle on that track. I don't think there's anything he hasn't hit yet.
The track coverage has been elite, and now he's going for the one hit he hasn't done yet. Morgan backflip! Into a stoppie! Oh my gosh, that was so clean!
That was unbelievable!
Adam Anderson, you madman! Save it! Save it! Oh!
20 seconds left, but now less than 10.
Go.
He's trying for it. Oh,
Gosh,
man.
what is happening? Adam Anderson to the king.
That was unbelievable. He went side to side around until that truck literally could not drive anymore. Where do you even start?
All I've got to say is I would hate to be a judge right now. Oh, wait, I am one. But that was absolutely clean. It doesn't get much better than that. And all I have to say is I feel bad for whoever, and I have no clue who it is, but whoever's following him up. Yeah, that was great. What did I give Kevin Crocker again? I gave him
I believe a 9.4.
9.4? I gotta give Adam the same exact score because that was just as good. 9.4 for Adam Anderson, Gravedigger.
9.4 from the experts. Oh, man. Oh, man. These scores, all right.
Right on, man.
That is what Adam Anderson is all about, dude. The fan score is a 9.619. Expert score a 9.4. That is a 9.510. 9.510, only enough for second place.
Oh my gosh, how close.
So close to enough. That's gonna, I'm sure, stir the pot here in the chat, but Adam Anderson, second place. Kevin Crocker still is leading freestyle. Now, there's only one competitor left to go, and you said you're sorry for him having to follow this up, but this is the one you're here to see, I'm sure.
You know it. He is your 2018 Double Down Showdown winner. He is your 2026 Monster Jam World Finals freestyle winner and 2026 Monster Jam World Finals racing champion. I'm calling it now. He's doubling down at World Finals this year. But right now, the only thing in his mind is a freestyle win and an overall win right here in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Make some noise for Corey Rummel, Blue Thunder!
Corey Rummel, a driver with a career, very unique career, I'll say. Not too many drivers, you know, do an insane job as an independent and then equally match it up as a company driver. We've seen the opposite happen, but Corey Rummel, uh-oh. Clock pauses, the truck shuts off, but he's back up and running.
I was scared there for a minute, man.
I don't know what that was, but the truck shut off right after that hit. Time resumes.
Launching that puppy. Oh my gosh, that was clean.
That's what you want to see if you want to be a freestyle and overall winner. Corey Rummel knows how to get it done.
And that's something you rarely see out of Corey, to be honest. He's mostly ragged edge in his freestyles, but the technicality is very much appreciated.
Speaking of ragged edge, that was a huge standout of the Blue Thunder.
Ooh! I'm shocked that truck is sticking together. That was a hard hit on the front.
Well, he's not Caleb Blood at the end of the day.
That is true. No one is. There's only one Caleb Blood. Bring it back. Bring it back. Nice. This run, I will say, up to this point, has had the best balance, just like that, of technicality and ragged edge.
Unbelievable stuff for Corey Rummel and the Blue Thunder. And he still has half the time left.
Morgan and Morgan, backflip!
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Save it. Save it. Can he save it? Can he save it? No way! No way! Corey Rummel, Blue Thunder, is tearing it up. He's blew the rear left tire. Can he Zach Gardner this thing to a freestyle win?
He is gonna try. You know, you try or you
Cyclones,
crash trying. That's what it's all about.
they're not going to shut him off. He's going to keep going. It's this Zach Gardner World Finals all over again. He's
Truck
launching at the
shuts
tire.
off.
It's
He
shredded
refires.
on 2 tires. Can he save it? Can he save it? He does! 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, sideways, destroys it as time expires. Corey Rummel, Blue Thunder.
Unbelievable. Someone says Goy in the chat. What
Yeah,
a freestyle run.
Oh my goodness, that was... I'm going to just say it, that was the best run of the night. That was the same level of ragged edge as our current leader, Kevin Crocker, but with a backflip, with the added in technicality. This is some of the best technicality we've seen all night. All around, that was the best run in my book. My score is a 10.
A 10 from the expert. That's not something you're going to see too much. But, I mean...
I have no scoring bias whatsoever. I like all these trucks and drivers equally. Very equally.
After a run like that, can anyone really have a problem with a 10? I don't think I could.
I mean, the fan judges are agreeing. I'm seeing 10, 9.7, 10, 9.9, 10, 9.9. Hyperplay says 10 isn't possible. I know in reality, like in a stadium show, it's not, but I mean, everyone can score a 10. So I can score a 10. Fans can score a 10. So,
all right, these scores are massive.
I'm going to take a wild guess. This might be a new leader.
It is a 9.950. Corey Rummel goes back-to-back. He has won the competition. He has won the overall. And that is how you get in and deliver here at Monster Jam. Unreal freestyle. I mean, you know, as this freestyle competition was going on, some drivers did great, and other drivers just couldn't find their footing at all. So when Corey Rummel went out there and was able to save it from the impossible, what was going through your mind as a judge and as a fan?
Well, as a judge, I was thinking that this is how a show should be closed. You know, you always want the closer to be the best driver. And in this event, Corey Rummel just was. Throughout the competitions, racing, he finished 3rd, if I'm not wrong?
4th.
4th. 4th in racing, 1st in skills, 1st in freestyle. And quite frankly, in the points chase, I do believe he's going to be 2nd coming out of this weekend.
Yep.
He's looking hard to beat. Now, Adam, of course, the king is still on the throne, but Corey is making a hard push for it, and this is looking like it might come down to the wire, this point series. But Corey, for the fans tonight in Gaithersburg, Corey definitely came out on top and definitely looked the best.
Yeah, so before we throw it over to MJ one last time, taking a look at this overall point standings, here's how it goes. Leading the points is Adam Anderson with 85 points. In second now we see Corey Rummel with 79. In third we see Cynthia Gauthier with 71. In fourth remains Kevin Crocker and the Megalodon with 68. In fifth now we see John Zimmer Sr. and Uproar. In sixth, Nick Pagliarulo and Kraken. In seventh, MJ Solorio, El Toro Loco with 62. In eighth, Chucky Pawkin. Classroom Crusher with 53. Ninth, a tie between Joe Foley and Cody Saucier, each with 40. 11th, Matt Pagliarulo, 11th actually is now Caleb Blood, Sparkle Smash with 37. And in last, Matt Pagliarulo, Jester with 31. It has been a great event. Overall event winner with 35 points out of a possible... Wait, something's not mathing here. Sorry. 33 points out of a possible 36 is Corey Rummel and Blue Thunder absolutely delivering. No one was really even close to taking it away from him. Maybe having Brett here with us is just the lucky thing to get these events to go so good.
Well, I love to say it. I got to shout out the fans real quick because they've been on point all day. And in fact, they are hitting us up with some good ideas. They were saying rename the series to the Chaos series, and honestly, there's someone I know named Chaos who I'm not the biggest fan of, but this event was nothing but chaos. So I would say the Speedway Chaos series would be a pretty good name.
You know what? We'll see what happens.
Or instead of Speedway series, just Speedway Chaos.
Yeah.
Monster Jam Speedway Chaos is pretty cool. It has like Freestyle Mania vibes to it.
Yeah. I also don't know if you've seen, but I did rebrand the Arena series to be kind of like Freestyle Mania, like Triple Threat. So it'd be interesting to get you in the booth for that sometime. Also, by the end of the stream, I do want to see if there's a way to kind of get everyone together and see if we could get some interesting co-commentaries in the future. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the track.
We've got, who's this? This is Lupe Souza coming out?
Ah, this is still MJ.
Oh, this is still MJ, alright.
But he's just trying to celebrate that special anniversary. Look at this, the axle off Blue Thunder is still spinning right there.
Wow.
MJ Solorio.
You know who's the happiest man in this speedway right now?
You.
Not me. Corey Rummel. Because ever since he's gone to be a fleet driver, he doesn't have to work on his truck, and oh boy, he'd be up for a late night if he was driving independently.
I think the real reward is not having to fix up Joe Foley's truck after each show.
Every damn show. What you?
Oh man!
He jumps Blue Thunder. Wow.
Clean over, not really anything. Nothing that looks risky there. It was such a clean pass over. Uh-oh.
Pass over?
Oh!
Oh my gosh!
That might be the highest jump we've seen all event long. What else can he do? I mean, at this point, he just... There's no points on the line or anything. He just can turn up and do whatever. And he is doing that.
Oh my gosh, he launches it. Oh, that looked like a hard hit. Jack, you reminded me, we gotta wish happy Passover to all of our Jewish friends.
Oh yes, of course, anyone in the chat.
Yeah, if you guys are Jewish,
oh
happy
no.
Passover. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Happy Easter to all of our Christian fans.
Wait.
And, oh my gosh. What is he doing?
He has no front steering. The front left axle is broken.
You know, there's no better way to celebrate 25 years of the El Toro Loco than absolutely destroying it. Crazy Bull style.
Yeah, no, that thing is done. The drive shaft is out.
Oh my. He destroyed everything. I was saying Corey's technicians are going to be up all night.
The tire came off.
What the?
When did all this stuff happen?
That.
Oh, what the?
What the hell's the hood doing?
It's flying. Well.
Scooter Man's got a good idea. Get another truck, mash it into that one.
You know what? You know what?
Just for you, Scooter Man. Just for you, man.
It's the 25th anniversary. You gotta have some fun. So why don't we do this Tom Mentz style, you know? You know what? Scooter, I'm gonna let you pick. Scooter, what El Toro Loco do you want to see?
Any El Toro Loco from any year. As long as it's in Beam.
I'm pretty sure every single one ever is.
Oh yeah, true. They're probably all in Beam. He says black. That means either Nitro or Mark McDonald. Which one?
We're gonna go with Mark.
Okay, we're doing Mark.
We've already seen some Nitro in these encores this year. Alright, it's time. It's time. We had the request. We had to make it happen.
This is what? Is this still MJ Solorio in Black El Toro?
Yeah.
Dude, we better get an El Toro Encore World Finals.
Oh
my gosh!
So high
that
the truck shut off. That truck shut off in the air.
Oh my gosh! Ooh! Oh my gosh! Preserve that thing. Oh, good Mark McDonald slap wheelie from courtesy of MJ Solorio.
What is happening? This is just insanity.
Oh
at
wait,
this point.
the screen went black. Yo, Jack, the screen went black.
The screen
the
went
live stream.
black.
Yeah, the screen's black. Oh, he did a backflip. Oh my gosh, the poor fans missed it. Screen went black. Well, guys, Mark McDonald just did a backflip. And a great save.
Oh, the screen's back. The screen's back. They did see the backflip. They did see the backflip.
Oh, he's back. Okay. We're good.
And he is not done yet.
That's weird. Sorry, fans. There's some glitch.
Tries to pop it up, but couldn't quite get it. Regardless, this is just amazing. Truck shuts off again.
Oh.
Refires it again.
I think that truck's ready to be smashed into the other Toro.
That thing is not shifting correct. Trying to get it in a second.
They're spamming ram it, mash the truck.
Alright.
Here we go for the fans and for Scooter.
Oh! Oh! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What is going on the track? Wait! Dude, you're never gonna believe this.
Another El Toro Loco has spawned in the wild.
It's
El Toro Loco ice!
Armando Castro just called. He said he wants to have some fun.
A wild El Toro Loco ice has appeared.
Armando Castro now out here on the track.
Moto's on the ragged edge here.
Armando has not driven on the circuit in a minute.
Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know if we're going to get to mash it, Scooter. Scooter's spamming mash it. Save it.
Armando's done, but you know who hasn't come out yet?
Oh no, Joe Foley?
No. There's another one.
Fernando Martinez!
Fernando Martinez, El Toro Loco. His frame rate is worse than ever. Oh!
Screw! Save it!
Oh! What? Incredible work. Where is El Toro Ice? Oh, we're gonna have some fun with that. You see where that truck is on the track?
Mash that one too?
Oh, you'll see, alright.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, look at that frame rate at work.
What are we lining up for here, Jack? Oh no. You gonna jump it?
Oh no!
Oh, right into the loader.
Oh!
Oh my goodness. Reverse! Put it in reverse, Terry!
Oh my god! He has 0 spinning tires on that truck. Wow. Wait.
Mash the truck! Mash the truck!
Wait.
Mash the truck!
You know what I just got
Mash
told?
the truck!
Guess what?
What?
Overboard Motorsports is in the house.
Jamie Garner!
Oh my gosh. Jamie Garner, El Toro Loco.
The whole El Toro Loco fleet has come out to play.
I cannot believe it. Oh man. What is happening here?
Something bad. Oh no. Mash the truck! Fans, join in the chat! Mash the truck! If you chant enough, he'll do it! Mash the truck! Mash the truck! Mash that truck! Mash the truck!
He cleared it!
He cleared it! He didn't mash it though! Boo!
Oh my gosh! What was that position? Wait! Guys, you're never gonna believe this.
Is it Joe Foley?
No.
G.I. Joe?
Shh.
Sorry.
We just got a call from Europe.
From Europe? Who the hell's from Europe?
Peter Nyman!
Peter fucking Nyman!
Oh my gosh. Peter Nyman and El Toro Loco.
Horse is driving the old one because Europe can't get anything good.
Peter Nyman. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, he's going right into... No!
Oh
my gosh!
my gosh.
Save it, save it, save it, save it, save it! Fans, join me in the chat. I know he'll do it if we chant for him. Mash the truck! Mash the truck! Mash the truck! Mash the truck! You're not
He has a
mashing it.
broken axle, so it's gonna be
Oh
a
my
struggle
goodness.
for him.
Peter, you Swedish piece of shit. Mash the truck! Mash the
Can't
truck!
he get off the wall even?
Oh, he's stuck in the wall. Ooh, this encore's kind of falling apart.
Shh.
Mash the truck! He's so close but so far.
Alright, Peter Nyman is stuck, but what is that in the distance?
Who the hell could even be left? I'm running out of team members.
I'm hearing something interesting.
They're hearing something. Is it Tristan England in El Toro Loco?
You'll never believe what's happening. You remember how I said Overboard Motorsports is here?
Is Team Scream Racing here to play too?
Oh no, an illegal play. It sounds like Elvis Linez is on the track.
Gosh, you're kidding me. Well, this and still no Joe Foley? What the hell?
We have Elvis Linez and the El Toro Loco. Oh my gosh. Oh! The entire rear axle has fallen off. Wait! Wait!
I swear to God, if this isn't Joe Foley, I'm leaving.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Did you know that for the first time ever, Joe Foley is driving a Feld chassis?
Let's go! Let's go, Joe!
Oh, look at the 8 FPS!
I know Joe's gonna mash it. Fans, we gotta chant for him. Mash the
that
truck!
truck!
Mash the truck! Mash the truck! Oh no. Here he goes.
Oh!
He mashed it! Oh yeah! Save it! Save it! Save it!
Oh!
Oh my God, no way! He'll do it again! Mash the truck! Mash the truck! Mash Peter!
Another
Mash
broken
the
axle. He's gonna...
Mash the Swede! Mash the Swede! Mash the Swede! Mash the truck! No!
Oh!
My gosh, he mashed something! I think he mashed himself!
He's trying to keep this going.
The truck is dry humping the wall!
He's
What's going on?
He's back. Oh no!
The truck! Holy fuck, no!
Oh man, wait! Well, I have a fun fact
Oh my
for you.
God, no, I know!
I have a fun fact for you. Did you know El Toro Loco isn't the only truck celebrating an anniversary this year?
Play Hell's Bells, Siri. This is the final one, right?
Yeah, you bet.
Oh, golly. I gotta go mash my truck.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You guys hear those bells?
God, I'm stimming like Max. Holy crap.
Alright, you guys have to chance it. You know what to
One
say.
more time, fans. For all the glory. Mash the truck. Mash the truck. They say mash it with Gravedigger. Is Gravedigger even still on the track?
No.
Ah, Gravedigger's not on the track, guys. But we'll mash it. We'll just make
Wait.
an ant pile.
So I think someone's truck is either on or absolutely like destroyed and smoking. I don't know.
I think that's probably a Toro. But could mash Blue Thunder, but it's kind of going to be hard to mash without jumping it. All right, fans. Let's start the chant. Mash the truck. Mash the truck. Spammy. Mash the truck.
I need to hear
Mash
more.
the truck. Mash the truck. Mash the truck. Mash the truck. He's going for it. Oh, he's gonna jump it.
Oh!
He mashed it, but his truck's still okay. Keep going, Ryan. Keep going, Ryan. He's stuck. He's stuck, damn it. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse.
He's trying. Can he
He's
steer out of
almost got it.
this? Oh! Is he gonna flip it back over?
No way. No way.
I don't
Flip it,
even know
Ryan.
if he
Flip it.
can. He's getting close.
Can he do it? No way.
The
Oh, I think
engine
he's
just
stuck.
died.
What an encore.
That was
What
insane.
an encore. The fans here in Gaithersburg are leaving entertained as they mashed the trucks.
Mash the truck.
Oh, no way. Blue Thunder's joining in on the action. Holy shit. Mash the truck.
You gotta let
did a
the
corkscrew.
overall winner.
Save it. Corey
And
Rummel
that-
is the king of Gaithersburg, Maryland.
That is where it all comes closing. Wow. That is... I don't even have a single doubt in my mind. That was easily the most fun I've had doing a commentary this entire season.
I got to give all the credit to the fans, man. They inspired us with the Mash the Truck new tagline. That was incredible. The wheels are still spinning on the truck. Smoke is still billowing out of the exhaust. And the fans in Gaithersburg are on their feet after a spectacular night of Monster Jam Speedway Chaos Tour.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to quickly in chat, for all you fans that were talking about commentary, I'm going to drop my Instagram, and then you guys message me if you're
DM.
interested, and we'll throw together something here.
Yeah, DM Jack.
Um,
I don't have Instagram, guys, so unfortunately I can't be part of the group chat.
So, go ahead. That is me. If for any of you interested in doing commentaries in the future, go ahead, message me on there. We'll see what can happen.
Make sure to follow both of Jack's accounts. One of them is Jackinator MT, and the other one is Jose Cordova.
Oh, right. Absolutely beautiful. I wasn't planning on doing anything like this until the World Finals. I mean, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trucks on the track. There's 10 trucks on the track, and there were 12 that competed in the show. Unreal. Thank you, everyone, for coming out. This has been, without a doubt, in my mind, easily the single most fun event of the entire year. Thank you, Brett, for coming out and doing another co-commentary. We basically just did 2 freestyle competitions. So much fun. Can't wait to do this again. Super, super duper fun show here tonight in Gaithersburg. I mean, one more look at all these trucks on the track. It was absolutely unbelievable what we saw happen tonight. I don't even remember who this driver was, but he sure did burn it down. I mean, front to back, all around, unforgettable show. Lots of fun. Thank you, Brett, for coming out. We're going to have some more fun on the next commentary. That is for sure. And for the last time tonight, mash that truck.
Good to see you guys. God bless. Have a good night. Yeah, mash the truck, guys.
See you guys.
Don't mash your own trucks, though. Good night.
Thanks for coming out.